Welcome everybody to our first session of D&D for the year. Woo! Yay! It's been a while. Fair few months now. I can't remember the last time we actually streamed a D&D session.
It started December when I did my one shot.
Mm-hmm. When you did your one shot, yes.
Yeah.
What, Quilly, how much you've changed?
I know. I grew hair back.
Yeah. Mate, it's not that long time DMing you again.
No, but I'm in control tonight. So, for tonight we are doing a bit of a one-shot, which will probably progress into more one-shots pertaining to the same characters as time goes by. So, we'll hopefully see these characters again in future events. But for tonight, it is me DMing. Our usual DM, Quilly, is a player tonight.
I know,
so,
weird, right?
Unfortunately, we don't have Callum, but he has been replaced with Trudy.
Hey.
You want to say hi?
Hello.
This is Trudy's streaming cherry we're about to take.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That
So-
hits the red.
Yeah, I know.
Hides the shame.
The streaming room has been updated. I now have control over lights as well
Switches.
as everything else. But yes, we have already had one session of this particular one a couple of weeks ago, where the characters sort of got to know each other a little bit. So just as a little bit of a backstory to what is going on, the characters that you are about to meet have all managed to make their way to Candlekeep. Basically, it is a massive library built into an old keep. In order to get in, every character had to offer up a book that was not already housed within the library itself. Some of them were very interesting. Thank you, Ben, to say the least, and had to be put into the back rooms of the library. However, they couldn't turn him away because they did not have that particular book.
They do now.
They do now, and I think they regret it. They definitely regret that rule that they set up for themselves. Yeah, I did. And they did as well. But after making their way into Candlekeep, each of the party members then went their sort of separate ways, semi-separate ways, to familiarise themselves with the interior of this, what is basically a massive castle.
Dude, I had a dust bath. I had a dust bath.
You did have a dust bath, yes. Dust baths were had. Warnings were given to some of the staff about some of the other party members.
I'll just leave off, alright?
Just slightly.
Adjustments.
Adjustments on the side.
Oh, yeah, just sprang back though.
Yeah, it's probably on there a little tight.
That's good.
It's
Yep.
good?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, now we can see all the Trudy.
Yay!
That's the best part of Trudy.
So yeah, warnings were given
Nothing but.
about some of the other party members by other party members as well. A spectral dragon was found in the catacombs by one Callum who cannot make it tonight, unfortunately.
He was eaten by a spectral dragon.
Yeah, made some mistakes. He was warned.
He broke a book.
Hmm?
He broke a book.
He did break a book, but
well.
he then fixed it. Yeah, that one should just adjust down. Yeah, quite easily.
Yeah, it's better.
Cool.
Because these two are sitting lower and I'm the tallest, so...
Tula.
After they're getting to know some of the people around the keep and, well, having a couple of drinks themselves and getting to know each other as the newest residents within the keep, the party members then went to bed, and that was where we left off for the session. To be fair, I was not expecting it to be such a quite a heavy roleplay session, and had everything set out.
Wait, we went to bed?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, that was after the 20-minute conversation about favour and porn.
Yeah. Just tell
Session
me.
0, baby. Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I had a whole heap of stuff set up, which then was sort of put to the wayside. I was basically almost I was just a spectator for a good portion of that session. I didn't really have to do much at all.
How many dice rolls were there? About 5?
Something like that.
Yeah, there wasn't many.
I think you did most of them.
Well, seeing as now you've had 2 sessions of repair, we expect big things.
Yeah, thank you.
Great expectations.
For now, we do need to...
So red in here.
Wake up.
It is very red in here.
Yeah, it's not great.
I feel
Cameras.
sexy.
We're going to bring
Whoa.
back a bit of the colour. I'll keep the red on me because
I've exited the dark room.
I will be drawing blood tonight.
Always flash.
Whether by high water or whatever the saying goes,
Hell,
I will
high
be
water.
drawing blood tonight, I hope.
Your own.
Probably.
So I am keeping the red light on myself.
Gives you a rosy complexion.
But, for now, you all wake up within the interior of the Candlekeep. You've found your rooms, found your bunks within the bunkhouse. Some of you had a couple of drinks last night. However, you are feeling relatively refreshed, ready for a new day, discovering whatever it is that you have come to the keep to discover.
Should we let the viewers at home know who we are?
Yes, actually, that's a good point. As you wake up, I think we should go around the room. Willie, if you would like to start with your ridiculous character.
It's not ridiculous. Perfectly alright.
Ridiculously awesome.
Basically, my name's something.
Peter Harvey, I believe.
Peter Ravi. Yes, that's right. Peter, it's usually known.
Ravi?
For all intents and purposes, I'm a rabbit. Heriton, fey creature. Basically, I lived out most of my life. Grandfather had lots of adventures. I want to follow his adventures, so I'm looking for some help.
Yeah.
I'm a rabbit.
You are. He's a rabbit. That's
Yeah.
what you need to know.
Is the rabbit.
Ben?
Small, grotty looking deep gnome named Krelkrad Dirtfingers.
As a penchant for slime porn.
Yes, he's from the deep dark. Found a book titled Moist. Yes, wanted to find out more and heard about the library, and he thought they just wanted to look at the book, and then they took it, and he's like, he's not quite sure what to do now, he liked that book. He's a wizard, tending towards the necromantic side of things.
It's not a phase, Mum.
What do you mean necrophilic face?
Necromantic.
Romantic?
Yeah.
Carry on.
That's more his speed.
Equal rights.
Good book.
Alan,
I'm a human. I'm a good boy.
you are a good boy.
I'm on my best behaviour. Because I promised my mothers that I'd be on my best behaviour.
That's what the red light.
Mothers.
That's what the red light was for, wasn't
Yeah.
it? 'Cause you
I
had-
felt at home under the red light.
Such a natural.
I get
This
it.
is so different from our other campaign. It's refreshing.
That's it. That's all I need to say.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Rob.
I wear a bowler hat.
Quite a burly human-looking woman named Brunhilde. Comes from a tribe up in the far north. Is probably the least scholarly of the lot here. Adorned in fur and weapons. Is currently trying to figure out how libraries work.
Yes, you were rather perturbed about the cart going at supersonic speeds.
That was an experience.
Yes.
Try sitting on top of it.
Yeah, so just trying to navigate this interesting terrain and landscape that is the scholarly field.
Yes. And
I'm an Aarakocra called Cluck, and I'm on.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah. And what am I doing? My village was destroyed, so I'm on a little bit of a quest to discover things. I may have accidentally given a book of remembrance about my entire village to this castle keep. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
I know, right?
I've got to try and get this book back now.
Yeah, mistakes were made.
I'm supposed to be adding to this book. Whoops.
Not anymore.
Oh well.
I mean, if you can find it, you can still add to it whilst it's in
how
the
much?
library.
I've got to get someone to copy it. I know it's going to cost me like thousands of gold pieces.
Not so much for that book.
Well, I need a copy of that book.
You can get a copy of that book. It'll be not too much to have your book. Oh, actually no, because your book's in a random ass language, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a little expensive, but it's
you
not.
don't
Like,
need to know a language to copy it.
Well, it's kind of like a magic eye at the same time.
That might be a bit more of a
that might be a bit of an issue.
Yeah, copy this, mate.
Yeah. Well, you've got plenty of time during your time here to potentially earn a little bit of cash and maybe get that book transcribed, get yourself a copy. In the meantime, though, the book is still there. You can surreptitiously add to it as
I'm not known for my charisma.
as you go along. It is there to be rented out and perused, eventually anyway, once it is catalogued and added to the library. However, you've all woken up. You have a fresh day ahead of you. It's relatively sunny outside, the odd cloud or two. One would actually prescribe it as a decent day not to be cooped up in a library. But, what would we all like to do?
I want food.
You want food? There is a tavern there for your food sakes.
First of all, I probably would try hunting my own food first. But then, upon realising that this isn't a field...
Roll me a survival. Let's see how long it takes you here to realise that you might not find any game.
Strangely enough, for a barbarian, wisdom is my highest stat. Survival? 21.
21. It only takes you like a good 2 minutes of sitting
Excellent.
outside and realising, oh, high walls. Like you can see birds flying through.
I resemble that comment.
Do you have a... I can't remember if you had any ranged weaponry?
I've got a lot of weaponry.
You got a lot of weaponry?
Yeah.
You could potentially try and shoot down a bird.
I'm also technically not game, by the way.
You're a mammal. Mate.
That's for him to that's for him to decide.
Depends on the situation.
Sorry, so that's for her to decide. Sorry,
Yeah.
I have to remember that.
So
All humanoids are technically food.
I will look for one of the little steward people who were telling us rules yesterday that I didn't understand.
It's alright, I got them all written down.
I don't.
You took notes, didn't you?
Yeah, like a good boy.
Yes.
The only notes I've got is dragons, a book.
So,
How do you spell word?
Sprig Summerfoot, the one that was basically assigned to your group that were brought in on that day. He's just generally he's come to the tavern basically that morning. You see him making his way there. He reaches into his pocket and just pulls out a cookie.
Oh, that's right. You ate cookies last time.
Cookie man.
Cookie man.
Cookie man.
Is this where the food is?
Oh, Jesus!
Back.
Just like sort of looming with an intensity.
He he almost drops the cookie and does the just quick scramble to try and catch
The
it.
provisions have been already gathered for the day.
Yes, like there's plenty of food to go around. Just go into the tavern. All will be provided for you. Yes, breakfast's basically on the house for those who stay here. Motions to
I'll
the door.
walk up to the bar then, because that's what we did last night for drinks.
Yeah, he lets you get like a few steps ahead before he follows along.
Just stand at the bar. Food.
The ogre.
That's right.
The ogre who resides behind the bar, whose name I have
With the headband of intelligence or something.
Yeah, little one. The ogre with the headband, who is wearing a headband, comes up from behind the bar. Ah, yeah. What can I get for you?
I've been told provisions are served from here.
Take a seat. Take a seat. We'll have we'll have some food out very shortly for you.
I'll just simply sit and wait for my meal pretty much in silence.
Like at the bar, or like on the floor, or did you take one of the booths?
I'll go get a seat.
You don't take a
I'm
seat.
not a Neanderthal. Jesus.
All right, so yeah, you just
There's
go
an
and take
extra
one of the. You're basically the first one at this point to arrive. So all the seats are free, so you just go and take a booth.
I mean, I've learnt some customs from last night, and I also order an ale as well because that's what we drank last night.
That one will be 2 copper.
Sure.
Because the food is free, the drinks are not. The tavern's still got to make a living.
I simply pull out my coins and show him.
Diogo sort of looks in there and sort of
There's
in this massive hand just sort of tips a little bit out.
There's 8 gold, 56 silver, and 100 copper.
Yeah, he just sort of tips a little bit out, goes through and just with two huge fingers just grabs 2 copper pieces, pulls them aside.
Copper.
Copper. Points to a silver piece. Silver. Next one up.
Electric.
And then points to the gold ones. Gold. That's the best one.
You haven't played my Strata campaign.
Alright.
Yeah.
Gold is best. Silver next. And then copper.
Steel is best.
Silver.
Strange customs.
You'll get used to it. I did too. And he just sort of puts the 2 copper pieces into his apron.
Right.
Wanders back to the bar.
Unfurl my cloak on the table and start stitching it up.
Yep. No, doesn't really bat an eyelid
Great.
at you doing that.
And probably start sharpening weapons too.
What was for breakfast?
Hasn't come out yet.
Well, I would have been ordering breakfast when they were
yeah, so
outside
you're
hunting. I would have gone. Yeah, I would have gone straight for breakfast.
Oh,
so.
okay, so yeah, you.
I imagine during this encounter, I'm sitting there eating my breakfast.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking.
Yep. So you've arrived just before Hildy. Basically, what's brought out to you is it's pretty much porridge.
That's what I wanted.
It's
If you'd asked me, I would have said porridge.
yeah, it's just very very basic porridge. There's a little bit of honey,
Breakfast soup.
just on the top, like a teaspoon's sort of worth, on the top of it, just to give that a little bit of extra flavour, basically.
I've got prestidigitation. I can make it taste whatever I want it to taste.
Not everyone is as gifted as you are. Okay, Ben.
Grabs his porridge after wandering into the bar.
Yep.
Sees Brunhilde at the booth and strides straight over and plonks himself down opposite. It's like, "M'lady," and just starts shoveling porridge in. Gets all over his moustache.
Yeah. I'd just be eating at the same sort of.
Yeah, I was about to say, little one comes out with your bowl, sort of shifts your cloak a little bit to the side to make room for the bowl.
That's
And
it.
just plonks it down. Pretty. What's Cluck doing?
Is there... I will ask if there's any uncooked porridge, because I prefer my grains raw. Preferably unrolled oats would be best, because I like a good seed.
I'll get back to you on that one.
Thank you. I'll sit patiently. I'll perch patiently at the bar. On the bar.
On the bar,
Yeah. That's
Ah.
normal.
could you just remove your talons from my bar top?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Leaving
I'll
marks.
perch on the bar. That little bar that they have with the foot thing.
The footrest?
I'll perch, yeah.
Right next to the spittoon.
Not next to the spittoon, you heathen.
There is a footrest
Yeah.
that you can perch.
I'm perching.
You are a little bit uncomfortably close to the bar, but it works.
It's alright, I don't have a belly, I'm fine. Yet.
Bring the seed on.
By this stage, I'd say I probably had about 5 coffees.
About 5 coffees, so you're...
More than normal.
Yep.
Yep. So, yeah, I'm about this stage bouncing into the... Hey, what up? Yep. So, breakfast.
Porridge all good with you?
Yeah, vegetarian. It's fine. Yep. Cool. Yep. Alright then.
Take a seat if you can.
Yeah, I'll find a seat wherever.
Just wherever.
Probably plonk over next to these guys.
So,
Alright.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Hi.
At this point,
What's
bowl
up,
of-
gnome?
a bowl of... sorry, we didn't have any seeds,
Creature
but
related.
we do have the uncooked oats.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, bird.
I'll start
Yeah.
That's avian to you.
Little one, if you care to ask.
I didn't. I did ask you. I will
Just shakes his head and walks
I
away.
will start getting down into those oats. By which I mean eating them. That's avian to eat.
Yeah. Cool. So you're eating at the bar.
I'm at the bar as well.
You're at the bar as well.
I've been watching
And
all
these
this
three
go on.
are sitting in a booth together.
So what's going on? What's your day been? How's things been so far? I mean, you've been out yet? Have you looked around? I've had a look around. It's been great, actually. So much stuff around here. It's surprising.
Well, breakfast is going on.
Oh, yeah. This is good. It's not bad. I mean, it's porridge, but it's good. I actually don't mind porridge. Yeah, and something to eat during the day. It's actually quite good. It fills you up, keeps you going.
Do you ever stop talking now?
No. No, not really.
Crocod's gone from like you've encroached on his space to like the "Are you okay?" look. No mortal should have that much energy at this hour of the morning at all.
Provisions and supplies are provided. This is pleasant.
Yeah, adequate. So you didn't need to, get anything yourself at all provided. You wanted to go for a bit of hunt, I reckon, didn't you? Yeah. I like a bit of hunt, a bit of bow and arrow in the morning, going out in the forest. It's great.
It is revitalizing.
You even know that word, mammal?
I've heard it mentioned.
So let's go. We're all ready to go do something. I reckon we gotta go do something. We can't sit around here all day.
We
Yeah, well, everyone. We can't just sit around all day. It's going to be something cool today.
I can.
It's fun. We're in a new place, a new building, new people, new things to do, new things to see.
At this point, Sprig, who has been sitting at the bar as well, basically ignoring you, because you're the only one really talking.
I'm not going to keep up this energy for much.
The coffee's already wearing out.
Yeah.
It's going to crash soon. I mean, 5 coffees will do that
It's
to
like
you.
the antithesis of me.
Yeah. Sort of looks up. That reminds me, actually. You were, what were you...
Mattress, Matthias.
Yeah,
Matthias, you went missing. I was after him.
Yeah, you wanted to meet him. Have you managed to get in contact with him at all?
No, I looked for him last night. He wasn't there, so I came here, and there was no one said he was here either. So I looked around, no sign of him. Somebody there.
You got drunk, mammal.
No, I had a few. Then I went to bed. Then I woke up, had coffee, bounced around. Still haven't seen him. So you know where he is then?
No, I was hoping you might. I might actually, and he sort of pushes the bowl away, like he takes a couple more mouthfuls and just slowly pushes like his half-eaten breakfast away. I might actually go and double check with the guard.
Do you want me to come in?
And well,
please.
Sprig, join me. Come on.
Who is Matthias anyway? I tried to get in a bit of bedtime reading, couldn't find my book.
No, he knows the way to the Elysium Fields, which is where I want to go, because that's where Grandad went. So I want to go catch up with him and see what he's doing.
God,
because I haven't been
please
there and no one
take
else
him
has
to the
been there.
Elysium Fields.
I'll come back and tell you all about them.
Do you need help tracking?
he sort of looks very crestfallen at the thought of having to take you with him, and just goes, I mean, if you want to, you can come. You can come with me if you want. I'm just going to the guards.
Fine.
Anybody-
Pushes his bowl away.
Oh, great! Now there's 2 of you. Anybody else want to come?
Go, it's an adventure. Things to say.
What would
Get up.
What would Brunhilde like to do?
Well, if someone's gone missing, somebody might be able to track them. You know?
I'm
Hey.
sure the lady can speak for herself.
Yeah, she can. She's been speaking all day.
I shall join.
Wicked. Love it.
This sounds like something I can accomplish.
All right. Birdie, you want to come along? Plenty to see.
I look over at old horse on over here.
You don't know that's my name yet.
I haven't evolved those details.
I never thought.
What name did you actually?
I just assumed
I
that
can't
you were the
remember
son of horse.
Which name did you give at the gate? which is the only name that anyone would have heard you by at this point.
Oh,
I was the last one, so
Oh,
no
you
one would
were
have
the
heard
last
it. But
one, so no one
I
would
would
have
have
heard,
given
yeah.
them my full name, but I didn't have a surname at that point.
He did give his full
So
name.
it would have been Frederick Horson.
Well, that's really quite fortunate because I just guessed you were the son of a whore.
How about
I look over at Horson over here, and
This is the vibe.
wonder what he's doing. I asked him, "What are you doing, Camel? Are you going with them or staying and finishing that gruel?"
It would be remiss of me not to follow the call of adventure.
Twould. All right, I'll follow.
The
Oh, we
god-
should finish the food, though. You're right. Done. Right.
Yeah, I've been scraping it. I'm not wasting any
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
It's Sprig's food. You're not wasting such provisions.
I mean, this is important, but fine. Takes it back and
There's no wasting in the tribe.
grumble, grumble, grumble.
Not allowed to waste
Crocodile,
food in the
like,
tribe.
fish-
Mr. Dan,
Yes.
on my early morning adventures round the place, did I see any thieves' cats?
Any thieves' cants?
Yes.
Roll me a quick investigation or perception. Actually, I think.
Roll the dice.
I think
Can't
it's
you or can't
probably-
you?
Some thieves can, but there's not any thieves
Is it
can't.
can't?
Investigate.
I'm out.
Well, I'm going to call it a night.
When Crocodile finishes
You're
his
like-
porridge, he's like
Yeah,
wiped it down his sleeve.
12?
14. Sorry, 8 plus 6 is 14. Yeah.
14. Yes, you did notice one bit of thieves' cant. Basically, it was just a small symbol down next to the gates, and it just states, like the symbol just states guarded.
Yeah. Cool.
That is the only bit of thieves' cant that you've got. It looks hurriedly drawn.
Yeah, that's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So, I can't even think of his name now. What was it?
Have we all,
Sprig, thank
have we
you.
all introduced ourselves in character yet or not? I can't remember. I think I've...
You guys had a brief moment the night beforehand. I think it was
And in the carriage.
And the carriage.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if we gave names or not, that's all.
Not really.
No, I think most of the people giving names were actually the NPCs who were in the carriage with you. You guys didn't really give a lot of
I
information.
think we exchanged them at the tavern when we first both
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
there.
and the others sort of rolled up afterwards. So,
I'm very observant.
yes, but you were also off to giving yourself a dust bath.
It was a good dust bath. I was still rolling off that actually. In fact, oh shit!
You missed your morning dust bath.
I missed my morning dust bath.
Plenty of morning.
All right, I'm quite agitated.
I imagine you like fluffing your
I
feathers.
feel dirty.
Yeah.
Dirty. Whatever am I going to do with you?
Well, Sprig hurriedly finishes his porridge. Goes, right. Hands you back there. It shows you the empty bowl. You happy?
Not particularly.
Whatever.
I'm bouncing for one foot.
Puts it onto the counter. Cheers, little one. Catch you later. And he hurries himself out the door.
I'm out the door, then coming back in to see whether he's caught up with me yet, and then back out the door when he goes
Yeah.
up.
He doesn't bother to check to see who's following him. He just heads for the door.
His little one's behind the bar.
Little one's the ogre behind the bar.
Yeah, but are they currently
Yeah,
behind the bar?
they're behind the bar. Yeah.
So I'll slide my bowl towards me. Thank you very much.
So
He just sort of nods his head to you. Always welcome.
I put my backpack on.
Crocodile gestures to Brunhilde. After you.
Oh god, you're the only female in the group at the moment.
just kind of, just like head straight past. Doesn't know how to accept that gesture.
No, not straight past, because as you go past it, goes in next to you and walks uncomfortably close.
Like just a hand kind of like pushes you back.
Slender gnome over here.
So forward.
Do you want to be pushed back, or is this a strength?
It's
Are you allowing yourself to be pushed backwards?
He doesn't know what to do. He hasn't been touched by a female before.
For the very first time.
He's shoveled behind. He's like,
Just shoveled behind and then sort of keep out of my feet, please.
such
in case we need to ready ourselves for combat.
Such
I must
strong
have
hands.
room.
That's about all that comes out of it.
Why, you...
Ben, roll me
And awkwardness.
Oh God.
an intelligence save.
Oh, well.
Wizard.
12.
12. So you are briefly for a moment there, just like, and your brain like nearly like switches off at the prospect of being touched. However, you manage to.
I imagine your hand's about as big as his head.
Yeah, you manage to bring yourself together, and
Now make a con save for pre-con.
Let's not go that far. We're only just starting off here. Come on.
It wasn't going to take long.
All right. So you all follow.
For Krellcrad, isn't it?
But if you fear being attacked, stay
Clonk
close.
also following along?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm just following along one day.
Yeah.
Recovers. Yeah.
So you all follow Sprig. He just makes a hurried motion towards the gates. At the gates, you meet the same halfling that met you the day beforehand.
Is that a woman?
Yes.
Still a mammal.
Mammal in your eyes.
Yeah.
Sprig! What's brought you to the gate today? We're not expecting any more carriages for quite a number of weeks yet. You look flustered. What's wrong?
Well, we're going to try and find Master Matthias. He's gone missing. We were looking for him last night. I went to his room and he wasn't there. Everyone told me he would be there. Then I went down to the tavern and they said, oh, he never comes to the tavern anyway. So he wasn't there. No one else knew where he was. Apparently he's still missing.
Krellcrad peers out behind Brunhilde. Oh, hello!
She just sort of looks to you, looks back to you, looks to Sprig, and he just goes, what the rabbit said. Just wanted to know if he'd left. Like, did he leave yesterday? I think the last time he was spotted, or last time I spoke to him was 2 days ago. I'm just, all of his things seem to be in his office still. I'm just a bit worried.
Yes, we're here to help. Anything we can do to be of assistance.
She looks to Spring. I don't believe so, but let me go and check the ledger. She quickly hurries into one of the... You go to follow, the door is closed.
I'm standing outside the door then.
Yeah. She gets to the door and sort of looks at you and closes the door. This is like a semi-restricted area.
Put your paws up there.
Jesus.
Under the door.
I'm standing looking at the door smiling.
She comes back, opens the door. Oh,
So what'd you find?
God, just... She steps around you.
I'll follow around her.
Goes back to Sprig. No, it would appear that nobody has left for the last 5 days.
Did he fly? Nobody flew.
Cannot fly.
I can fly.
What I mean is you would not be able to leave.
I've tried. Yeah, it's true.
You've tried.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen a bird hit a window?
Yes.
It's like that. For someone as smart as me, I was quite embarrassed.
I can imagine you probably were.
Yeah.
Do you have...
I hurt myself on the nose here.
It seems unlikely, but I don't know why Hildy's all of a sudden got a really deep man voice.
It works.
What does it help if I talk like this?
My dear son,
Come here back, my son.
in such a fortified keep, you don't have natural predators stalking these halls and walls.
I mean,
He's an unnatural predator.
nothing than what
DJing from upcountry.
supposedly lurks in the catacombs beneath.
Shh.
I don't think they're stories.
Are you talking about the
They're
dragon?
stories, dear.
The dwarf mammal told us about the dragon.
Oh, they've heard the stories already, have they?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's they?
Well,
Apparently
your
they had a conversation.
friends.
He saw the dragon. Was he mad?
Oh, he saw the dragon, did he?
Well, it's not his, mate.
He had a conversation with the dragon.
I'm sure he did.
Mind you, he couldn't find where he saw the dragons, so it
Yeah,
only
he was going to
figured-
show us where the dragon was.
Yeah, I think he was. He might have been.
Well, as the stories go, there is a dragon apparently that lurks in the catacombs beneath.
He might have got in by the dragon. Maybe we should go for the dragon. Let's go
Pretty
find the
sure
dragon.
I wrote that name down
I
somewhere.
keep telling you, there's stories.
Mealworms.
Nothing more.
Hey, where's Matthias? Did he dig out?
I don't know.
Did the dragon eat him?
I keep telling you there's
Do you have any
stories.
really
Can't
big
be-
books that he might have got closed in?
He's a very intelligent, capable mage.
I'm very intelligent.
I
I
very
flew
much
into an
doubt.
invisible barrier.
That he could have been enclosed in some large book.
It happens.
Yes, lad.
I was told that all stories have like a true historical origin, so wouldn't there be some truth to this story?
Oh, there could potentially be some truth to the story, but I would think that if there was a dragon lurking beneath Candlekeep, we would see evidence of it.
What if it's a spirit dragon?
Well, that would be absurd and terrifying,
But possible.
Are you
I
saying it's a...
suppose.
Therefore, there must be a possibility of a dragon.
A spirit dragon who ate Matthias, who's, if it's a spirit dragon, it must be powerful. Oh, the little
yes.
slender gnome wants to speak.
Seeing as how effective it was, like when you put up your hand,
You're a
Rockhart's now
Yes.
waving his hand. 'cause he was
Well,
Yes,
totally
but I'm
ignored.
also cute as a button.
No, I
so-
know.
Dressed in my
This is
Sunday
like-
best.
And,
Yes.
and then when there was nothing, he started waving it.
Yeah. Yes.
So if it's not the dragon, why are they dangerous?
What are the dangers?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
we're
didn't
not allowed
say-
downstairs.
You told us there was something down there that was dangerous.
I told you nothing of the sort.
And someone did.
Got to remember that guy's name now.
Oh, she's...
Yes.
Seeing the other two
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it,
yes.
I believe that we should perhaps find signs so we can track Matthias.
Well, if you're wanting to try and find Matthias, I would suggest the first place to look would be his study.
Is
Cool,
he
let's go.
the
I've
authority?
already been there.
And as for the person who told you about that, that was Bookworm, the first reader.
Yes.
Yes.
See, there is a
Dragonborn.
bookworm.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes.
why?
So we are allowed in the catacomb.
Exactly the why.
Just to chip.
I had to double check
so
that.
so we,
He's like-
we are allowed in the catacombs then?
You were warned against going in there. They are catacombs. They are extensive, and you can get lost in there very easily.
Is there a couch in there?
Is Matthias
If
the
there
one
is,
to
it's probably dead by now.
Is Matthias the one to speak to about ancestry?
It's not really his wheelhouse, no. He works primarily with extra-dimensional spaces, and
Yeah, he's going to show me the way to Elysian Fields.
well, he'd probably be one of the
So a
one of the
spirit
best
dragon?
people to talk to.
A spirit dragon would know about
about-
extra dimensionals?
I don't know. I don't pretend to know what dragons think about.
Uh,
Why are you all still here? I have a job to do.
I love watching this shit from the other side for a change. It's great.
I mean, I'm enjoying myself too. This is ridiculous.
We're here but to serve.
Also, by this point,
is Chip
Uh,
still here?
Who the f is Chip?
He's the little guy that keeps eating. The cookie man.
Sprig.
I thought his name
Sprig.
was
Sprig.
Sprig. No, Sprig has actually, like, sort of... He, at some point during the conversation, took a couple of steps back, turned on his heel, and walked away.
Can
divested
is
himself
he,
of the
is
conversation.
he still?
He looks like he's heading towards the main library. So, for yourself, he's heading in basically the direction of Matthias's study.
Hey, everyone, I reckon he's going to where Matthias' study is. Let's go.
Didn't you already go there, Mammal?
Yeah, but we didn't find anything. But I didn't have someone who could do tracking. Haha.
I'm latching onto this because this is literally out of everything here.
It's a good idea.
This is the
It's a
only
good
thing
idea.
that's in my wheelhouse apart from hitting things.
Birds don't have facial expressions, so I just ruffle my feathers.
Nice. That's a guess.
Food waster.
Does anyone have a passive perception above 12?
Oh,
16.
13.
Most of you do.
Nope.
Above what?
For the first time ever,
Yep.
your passive perception is
I
less
may have
Above what?
deliberately chosen
Above what?
not to.
above 12.
Yeah, yeah, I do.
I feel like
Um,
it's very perceptive, bro.
You all, Alan, all of you by you, sorry, see as you are talking and noticing that Sprig has left the party, notice that his steps suddenly become a lot quicker as he tries to escape.
Who's the quickest?
I can crunts. Like, never fear, milady. We will find this Matthias. And goes to actually grab her hand to kiss it.
She turns around and leaves.
And he's like, waves.
she's like turned around. And, thank you. Over her shoulder. Just, yeah, thank you.
I
Bye.
quickly take a copper coin out and peg it at him.
That's fine, man.
Roll.
No, at Sprig.
Roll.
What would you like me to do?
I'm guessing that would just be it's an improvised weapon,
Yep,
so
roll attack.
yeah, just roll an attack.
At the same time, I
What
get
would you
up
like me
and
to use?
fly.
Strength,
Dex.
dex? I'm pretty much just like pegging it. I'm not aiming it really.
I would still say it would be a dex.
Okay.
Reflex fly. So
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, that was good English.
Throw an attack with strength.
It's a 19.
Is it?
Throw.
Oh, okay. Well, with
look.
strength as well, I'm assuming, which is higher.
Oh, jeez.
No, they're both the same.
Oh, they're both the same. So 19 either way.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Can't wait for that level 4 ASI.
Jesus Christ. What would be the damage of a coin? I'm guessing just a...
1 plus strength.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just...
standard.
Oh, yeah, of course, because it's... not
4.
Standard improvise.
4.
Did she just
Point
kill him?
damage.
You
What is the hit points? Of
10.
10. You see it hit him in the back of the head, and he just eats shit into the dirt.
Cool.
I
I'm
fly
like,
towards him and pin him down with my eagle talons.
yeah, I'm striding towards him.
Yeah, I was heading up, and by that stage I go, ooh. And just-
He is, as you get there, he is just sitting there, like, hands in the back of his head. Just, I'm bleeding.
I'm just like pick him up. Can I pick him up by the back of his like collar?
I'm standing on it. Perching.
Croco comes up.
I
and
called
like,
for you.
Are you alright there?
Why are you licking him?
Yeah, I've moved
just like to be
away
like-
from
you're
the
just like-
group.
You're just like
This is the exact behaviour my mother said not to get involved with.
You're leaking.
He looks at you and his eyes go
Right.
sort of wide as he actually does notice. That's the one thing he does actually notice, is you doing that.
It's just casual. It's like, what's that? Oh, you're
game
leaking.
of finding the.
Yeah. I probably should have got a
Yes!
the empties, but
Someone hit me! Ah!
But so I just look up at you.
Just like to think as you lick him, you're like definite iron
You're
deficiency.
perched on his back.
I'm holding him down now.
He's basically like, chest down in the dirt. Can you please get off of me?
We don't.
Why are you running, mammal?
We
I wasn't
need.
running. I'm going to try and get information about Matthias from his office.
Why were you running, mammal? I dig my talons into him a little tighter.
No, he's going where we want to be.
This seems to be escalating a bit quick.
Yeah, right.
We are escalating.
Jeez.
We're turning it. We might as well just get the Chinese water torture done with it.
Uh,
I'm just standing next to you, just
No, I
sipping
just,
coffee at the moment.
I say
goes
that.
and picks up the copper coin.
Oh yeah, better minus that.
I better add that.
are you
Can-
are you sleight of handing this copper coin, or are you?
No, everyone's busy. He's just wandering over and picking it up. And just talking to you.
Perhaps we shouldn't accost the staff here. That might get us kicked out.
Are
Somewhere.
you
Yeah,
heading to?
The mammal has a point, and I disengage my talons from the poor thing's back.
Are you heading to Matthias's office?
I
Yes, I
reckon,
just said that.
I
guess
reckon
we should-
maybe we should take him to like a cleric or some shit.
Sort of just pick him up and.
He stood him up. He actually remains standing.
I pull out a hanky.
Yeah.
Hey, love. I know what you're doing and all, but maybe next time just pull the punch a little bit before.
I did.
It was a good shot, man. Very good shot.
Well, I didn't.
Well, good job,
I
job,
didn't-
and
I didn't hit him.
no.
I still don't know what hit me.
He didn't stop when I asked him to.
It was an accident. It was something fell from the sky. Clearly hit you on the way through. No,
Yeah,
it's not a blame.
Roll
I tried-
deception.
Oh shit at it.
And I tried to also do this to get you out of the way,
That's a deep
and then ask why he was running.
That's a nat one.
Oh.
So 3. Yeah, it just fell from the sky. Was a coin. Didn't yet. Forget it.
I threw a coin at you because you didn't stop.
We didn't ask you.
Nobody asked me to stop!
I yelled food waster at him.
True.
He doesn't know that's him!
I know.
What are
Hey,
you
Fred.
talking
Through
about?
guilty doesn't though.
We're totally getting kicked out of here, aren't we?
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, well, I don't know,
Look,
but-
just... Oh, don't hit me again. I don't think I can take another hit like that. You quite literally can't.
No.
I get 2 copper out and give it to him.
Plus the other one, you've made a bit of profit, really.
That
What
is
other
What other one?
Yeah,
The
what,
other one.
yeah, what other one?
the one I threw at your head.
Doesn't break eye contact.
I quickly check the back of his head to make sure it's not lodged in there.
It is not.
You will be fine. It is a
Yeah,
mere,
look,
it is a mere flesh wound.
We got more important things. Oh, I'm dizzy.
Alright.
Oh.
Sorry, Streak.
Yeah.
Let's,
He sort of reaches
just-
back. He reaches into his pocket again and pulls out another cookie.
I know some field medicine. Sort
I
of,
think you've done enough.
yeah, you picked a wise choice because I was literally going to spit in it.
That's what Mum used to do.
In the cold, it congeals quickly.
Fair enough. He just sort of like starts walking towards the emerald door. You notice he's a little bit like he has to keep correcting himself. After about 50 meters or so, he sort of comes right a bit and
Lucky I didn't throw a hand axe.
I think everyone's lucky.
he'd be
you
dead.
tried.
You would no longer have a guide, and you would definitely get kicked out, and that would be the end of the session.
And there was much rejoicing.
shortest D&D session ever.
Yeah.
Either that or you'd be dead, actually.
TPK in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, let's just try and
I'd go for it.
just take all the NPCs at level 1. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, the NPCs who can literally incinerate you all.
Plus this dragon.
But he takes you towards Matthias's office.
So we're just going to forget that little intimate interaction happened.
I mean, as
You've
far
got a
as
concussion.
he's got a concussion.
Right.
He does have a concussion. He doesn't know that yet.
Next week.
But as far as he's concerned, there are more important things at this point in time.
And incredibly.
There may be
Depression,
repercussions.
anxiety, and suicide.
There may be repercussions for this attack later on down the line.
I'm going to allow
This is how we get people's attention from the tribes.
Big coins at them.
No, it's usually rocks.
the old head coin, eh?
I was going to say it's aggressive bribery.
It's usually rocks. That's what we throw. Yeah.
I like that term actually. Aggressive bribery.
I don't know anything about your backstory. No.
Right.
That quick then, I'll just keep to myself.
So as you head towards Matthias's offices, following along after Sprig, as he takes these twists and turns upstairs and.
I think it's up this way. No, sorry, backwards. Hey, you were right. It's this way, isn't it?
Yeah, he is a little bit slower than he otherwise would have been. Stairs are a little bit difficult for him at this point in time. So you have a little bit of time to chat.
No, I'm sort of running on ahead. They're coming back. Running on ahead, coming back.
Cool.
Can I, to save time, pick him up by his shoulders and let him guide me as I'm flying?
What are you doing? These are hallways. Like you're flying inside.
Turns out I can't fly inside.
I mean, you could, but
I've got big wings.
yeah, you do have big wings.
But it's a tiny hallway.
They
Right,
are
so
hallways.
we'll scratch that
Well,
idea.
some hallways are wider, some are smaller. Like you're going to have.
I'll
you're-
try and
you are
assume
going
that I
to-
rolled a 1.
You're going to have difficulty. You can attempt to roll for it. if you
Thread the
want.
needle
Right.
for every doorway.
Yeah,
That's
you
a 20. Natural 20. Come on.
Dex.
9.
No.
Plus your dexterity.
Plus my tech. Fuck.
So,
What would that be?
Plus
Yeah.
3, so 12.
It would be
I don't know, I'm new with this.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
acrobatics, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Which you are not proficient in.
I
So,
am definitely not an acrobatic
yeah,
eagle.
12 is not enough. You unfurl your wings and you pick him up. Oi, what are you doing? And he sort of struggles a little bit, and as he struggles, he sort of throws the balance a little bit off, and you clip into the wall.
Cooks me.
You take a point of damage as the somewhat brittle bones of your wings are almost kind of crushed by your body weight hitting the wall.
Are you telling me I've broken...
You haven't broken anything, no, but it's enough to cause a little bit of damage on your wing.
Bruce.
Yeah.
A little bit. Clipped my wings to say, at least. Bugger.
One might say that.
Yes, as we say in Eagle Talk.
You appear to be struggling to stay upright. Would you care to be carried in some way?
He's looking at you like, does he really have a choice in this matter? He's actually quite scared of you at this point.
Or is he human or?
He's halfling. Sorry, he's a halfling, yeah.
Like cradle.
Yeah, halfling scribe, yeah.
Where to?
That way!
Oh, that's adorable.
I turned to Crow Cruden. If you ever need a lift as well.
He's just... Until you turn back around and head off, but he's still...
I know that you like to remain close.
He's never had it go the opposite direction before.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure what to do with this now.
But yeah, merely carry Sprig.
Yep. He directs you. Left here, up the stairs. Right here. Yep. Straight ahead. And that basically continues for the next couple of minutes as you go through the twists and turns of the actual keep of the library. Eventually you do come to the same door that you were outside the day prior. So it's a...
Hey! Anyone home? Hey! I don't think they're home.
So for the rest of you, it is like any of the other doors in the place. It's not ornate or anything like that. It is just a standard door. However, it does have Matthias on a plaque out the front.
No, sir.
Um,
No, it's important.
Yeah, so you get no answer.
Do you mind if I, just...
Just go
Sweet.
inside. Oh.
Is he still holding him?
Yeah.
You know, son, I'm just going to check out this, just traps.
Roll me an investigation.
Because, I'm a rogue, I might as well use it.
Would you like to be put down?
No, I'm going to grab it. No,
Myxomatosis.
Please.
I don't think he's injured quite that much.
19.
19. The door is not trapped.
Cool, open.
Yeah, it's not even locked.
You didn't check that, but you
No,
checked the
I've got
traps.
joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can deal with locked.
Right.
Oh, let's start an adventure.
Page 1.
7 hours later.
This always happens with us.
It's called role playing for a
Trying
street.
to see if there's actually a description of Matthias's room. No, not
Orifice.
particularly.
I'm never
Cool.
going to sleep well,
So-
so I'm going to end up being hyped for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Entering into this room, it's a relatively smallish. What you would usually describe as like an office sort of space. There is a desk in just not quite in the middle of the room, but it is facing towards the door. So instead of being up against the wall or something like that, it is sitting there. So whoever is behind the desk can see people as they come in. There is a single bed off in the corner there, nightstand, a big bookshelf as well off to the side, just filled with tomes. The room itself is relatively sparsely occupied. Apart from that, like I said, it's a relatively small room, basically just gifted to some of the more permanent residents who were there for study. Yeah. Romy,
Mind if I look around? Just...
go for it.
Sure.
I really don't feel too good.
I have a lie down. There's bed there.
I might go and see one of the clerics first and get this sort of fixed up.
And we'll
I
just...
might have a nap as well.
Don't sleep.
You seem like one of the weaker members of the tribe. That is why I carried you.
You would be gassed out.
Okay. I'm gonna leave. Oh God. I'm gonna leave this to you guys.
No
For
problem.
now,
We got it. We got it. No problem.
Just, you know, if you find anything out, like, can you tell? I guess you'd go to Bookworm.
Yeah, all the dragon.
Oh God! As he just holds his head and sort of like turns around and just wanders off.
Hey!
What?
Do you guys have like hidden doors behind your bookshelves and that here? Like, you know, for reading books?
Yes.
Great! Straight in, up, no. Pulling every book out. Just a little bit to see if it opens the door.
Okay.
From the top shelf.
Krelkrad leads over
All
to
the
you
way down.
quietly as an aside as he's walking off. Don't know what he's complaining about. He's had ample restitution.
Are there any books on his desk?
Over at Brunhilde.
Are there any books on his
Sorry,
desk?
what do you mean?
There is indeed.
I'm
There is
gonna-
a single book.
I'm going to...
Carried
We'll
here.
get to that in a minute. Yeah.
Keep going.
He got carried here by Brunhilde.
And how is that restitution? I don't understand. Can you explain it to me, please?
Well, it was... And then... Never mind. Starts shuffling his feet.
Crix has a little.
I think
grin.
he's-
Crix has a little grin after that.
Turns away. Turns away and just that little...
He knows how to deal with those kind of people.
You were looking for a book?
I'm going to power read that book and check it for any clues, little writings in the margins, any coding he might have highlighted the right page with.
So, you go to the desk. There is a single book there. It's quite a heavy tome.
Baldur's Gate.
Its thick covers are made of ornately tooled leather, decorated with gold filigree.
It's a good book then.
There is a rather large illustration on the cover. If you would like to make me a Arcana or History check.
Just thought the authors of all these books, like Baldur's Gate, would be something like Bills and Moon.
I'll go Arcana because I got a better one. Then. 19. Oh, no, 21.
21. You do recognise this figure. It is quite a famous mage by the name of Mordecai.
Hey,
Do I know this guy?
Yes.
you will do. Okay.
The title of the book, as you... it's not actually written on the front, but as you open it up, the title on the inside says The Joy of Extra-Dimensional Spaces.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, having a bit of a, somewhat of a power read through it, you eventually come to this... you eventually come to a section where there's a bunch of handwritten notes. A bunch of handwritten notes.
In the one notes?
Yeah, so just flicking through the pages, sort of like scanning through, trying to see if there's anything of note. You do come across a section relatively far to the back of the book, where it has been some sections have been written into the book.
What do they say?
Basically, roll me an Arcana check.
Show me potato salad. 21!
21.
Nice.
So, reading through it, it's a lot of arcane-based scription things. Like, basically all of it is talking very briefly and disjointedly about extra-dimensional spaces and the like. However, as you sort of go through it, you realise that by combining this section here, like you see like letters that are capitalised and they're in odd sections, and it's when you actually go through and check those out, it spells scepter.
It's a code. At least it wasn't a Rick roll.
But the
Scepter.
do you say that?
Yes.
As you say that, two huge golden doors appear in the middle of the room.
Haha! It was this one.
That was definitely it, Mammal.
Yeah, totally. Look, I've just pulled half this book.
Two
out.
doors?
This one.
Two doors.
It's basically like
Double door.
double doors.
Double door.
Yeah, sorry, double door.
A Dumbledore?
Yeah, double door.
Ah.
Yes. A set of double,
Welcome
a
to
set of double, yeah, a
Hogwarts.
set of double doors appears in basically like golden light.
50 points to Gryffindor.
Even as you watch them appear, you
Aragog,
actually
not Griffin.
Sorry, Ravenclaw.
you watch them start to fade.
Oh, so I say scepter again. Okay.
They start fading.
Look at
Hey, Mammal. Make yourself useful and keep saying scepter.
scepter.
What are the doors doing?
Staying there.
Ooh.
But listen,
Yeah, they're basically like a strobe light at this point.
Is anyone epileptic?
scepter is
We'll find
there.
out.
Scepter. Anything on the other scepter? Sorry, scepter.
I make a rash decision and try to go through the doors.
As you go and grab hold of the handles, they are tangible. You open them,
Yeah.
so open the doors.
Is there anything on the other side? Like if I go around the outside?
No, so you don't see anything of this on the outside.
There's 2 trailer park
The
girls.
doors are still there on that side as well. However, from your angle, it doesn't look like they've been opened.
I step over the threshold.
As you open the doors, you see on the interior a. Let me just find the. Where is it?
Scepter.
Spectre.
You see-
I was going to say, isn't it the bad guys from something?
You see a very, very
Everything.
ornately
Yeah.
decorated hallway. It's very brightly lit. It's almost like you were walking, like you see the entrance into, say, a manor or something like that, like a high-ranking citizen's house.
I've never seen
So very lovely made stonework from the bottom. The ceiling you can see at the top there. It goes up almost 15 feet overhead. So it's quite a large area. You can see like it's got this about 10 feet forward, and then a wall, and then another 5 feet. Sorry, a wall, and then the hallway sort of branches off on the left and the right.
I'm going to walk through to the T section.
So you guys all watch as Clark steps through these doors and disappears.
That seems a little foolish.
I turn around and leave. Well, considering as soon as the doors appeared, I immediately armed myself because doors appearing out of nowhere is not good. We can't leave him alone.
I'm actually
No,
taking
no,
notes. Sorry.
of course we can't. And there's a short pause of why?
As these guys are all deliberating about what to do, Clark, you've walked into this hallway and you see an older-looking gentleman in long robes standing there clutching onto like a figurine. Oh! How did you get here?
The door.
You got in!
I did. Who are
Oh,
you?
this is excellent news! I've not been able to leave!
Do we hear?
Are you
any-
Matthias?
No.
Yes!
Ah,
No, you can't hear.
fancy that. What are you doing here?
Well, I was looking through the joy of extra-dimensional spaces, and I discovered a code written inside. And when I said the code, the doors just appeared in front of me.
Interesting.
Yes.
What have you been doing in here?
Well, trying to get, having a bit of a look around, first of all. Very interesting. Lots of different areas to look through. Lots of information stored within these halls. This was Fastania's. That was her book and her office that I'm in. So I'm guessing this is her space. No, she was one of the mages. who resided within Candlekeep a few years back. Haven't seen her in a very long time, though. But this would be a wealth of knowledge.
seen
But
this
I've
guy
been
make
trying
a
for the
really
last
strong
day or
conversation.
so to get myself out. I'm assuming there's a code word to say to exit here as well. But now that you've opened the doors, we can have a proper look through here.
He seems stable.
How long have you been here?
Oh, roughly about 2 days, I would say.
How long is it?
I don't know. You can see outside. It never really changes, really.
You think this is a room made up by that other wizard you were talking about?
Oh, I'm assuming it's her space. Whether she made it or not, I have no idea.
Well, at least it's not my space.
Hey.
Tom sends you a friend request.
Oh, ding.
There's just that like as you enter into the hallway, there's just that image.
Tom.
There's Tom, just like in front of the whiteboard. Yeah.
Yeah, over the fireplace.
Yeah.
Our founder.
Way to break characters there, guys. What is that figurine magic thing? Mammal?
I found this upstairs. It appears to be an imp. It was up on a pedestal up there. I'm not sure about its relevance, but I cannot find it out.
Is it heavy?
Made of stone. But is there more of you outside?
Yes.
Well, bring them in! Bring them in!
I call out.
Come
Mammals!
We can't hear.
They hear nothing. You
Do
hear
we
nothing.
see any of this and that?
If you go around and actually look through the
I'm
doors,
running.
yeah, you can see Cluck talking down the left-hand hallway. You can't see who he's talking to.
I noticed it the first time. The third time around, I'll go.
Can I see them?
Yes.
I wave. Pray in.
Scepter!
Mammals.
Scepter! Scepter! So just go in. Scepter. Come on. What do I have to say? You keep saying it.
I grabbed the
Scepter.
book. I grab the book and hand it to Krellcrud. Bring that with. Grab Krellcrud.
At this point, I
He
think it
goes
might be
immediately rigid, just holding the book.
Like,
What kind of rigid?
I think
like one of those.
You heard me.
to
One of those
bring
frozen
forward.
I've never been so happy to be beaten up by a woman.
The spirit is willing, but the body
Now-
is bruised.
No.
I will apologise now, guys. I am not a drawer.
It's art time, yay!
Those dice don't do it.
I think one went under the computer desk, or it bounced back. I'm not sure.
Just the D6.
What was it, sorry?
Oh, just the D6. It's fine. I'll just use
How
it.
often
So-
do you roll one of those?
Here we have Matthias, who is apparently now an elven warrior.
My bad. Look, you turned the lights off.
That is true.
Turn the lights off.
So,
If you'd like to bring in our Arakokra friend there as well. There we go.
Closer because I'm having a good old chat.
Chinwag.
I don't have a chin though.
There you go.
Can I play with the Zoom or not?
You should be able to. Sorry, guys, as well. We've had some issues with my camera.
The camera's just died on us.
Oh dear. My camera
The
decided.
moment I press, like it was working, and the moment I press Zoom, I think it was in demo mode again.
The
Yep,
screen closed.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah, we
turning it
turned
off and
it.
on again.
For some reason, my camera
University
has decided it wants to reset itself, which means that all of the preset things that I had for it are now gone. Which means I'm very sorry if we may end up losing the battle cam, but we will try to make sure we keep on top of it. I just haven't had a chance to reset it.
I need one of those technical difficulties screens for
I think we do have one. I've just
Please
not,
stand
we've
by.
just, we've just
Yeah.
not set it up.
I had one for the old overlay.
Which I believe is that overlay, isn't it?
No.
No? Oh.
No, it matched the old starting screens that had the dice and the minis and stuff on it.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I had it all broken and smashed.
That's
Like all the dice were nat ones, the pencil was broken in half, the mini was broken apart,
Yeah.
and
Alright.
everything was spelt really badly.
Alright, so Peter Rabbit has come inside.
Atari. Yep. I don't know why people call me that. don't get it. No, I haven't commenced. I'm still.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Fred,
I've got
I would have introduced myself as Quicks to you, I think.
Quicks. Hey, should we, like actually go in there, or do I stay here and skip Scepter? So,
It would
I'm
be
waiting to see if
It
have you
would
got like
be-
frozen goat? You just like
cowardly of us not to aid our new friend in what could be a dangerous endeavour, I believe.
yeah, right.
I've
Oh, straight in.
And I'm
picked up Krellcrud and he's gone like frozen goat with
Yeah,
the
I'm
book.
just like holding look.
What
What
is it? The
Because it
goats-
was literally
Yeah.
hold this and then just pick me up. So
As you all enter in, you come around the corner and you can sort of see this older, wizardly-looking gentleman. Oh, there are quite a few of you. Yes, we'll be able to search through the manor here rather quickly, actually.
You're my first, aren't you?
Yes.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, really? What
Yeah,
about?
Elysium Fields. My grandfather went there, and I'm trying to get there as well. So I thought
Oh,
we
I'm
could have a chat.
sorry
and
about
work our
your
way there.
grandfather.
Oh no, he had a great time. He went everywhere, and that's where he ended up going at the end. And so I thought,
Well,
I
that's
could
where
follow him.
most people go, I'm afraid.
Oh, so I could actually just end up following him there eventually without any help.
I mean, once you live a long and fruitful life, I would hope you would end
No,
up
I'm not
going.
about fruitful or long, but I'm going to live a life anyway.
You'll eventually go there, I'm sure.
Do you know a way for me to get there quicker though?
Oh, you got there not by the natural means.
No, it's like, you probably know about my people, we travel through
Yes,
planes, all that
yes.
sort of stuff. Yeah, I want to get there.
Well,
I just don't have the...
Not look too much into it, but I have heard, I've read a little bit about it. I might be able to help you, but at the moment we need to have
Oh,
a
yeah,
bit
by the
of
way, nice place.
Not mine, but
So you're like a burglar then?
no, not quite.
So that's not yours either?
I accidentally trapped myself here. Well, the person who this, I'm assuming, belongs to, has been missing for quite a number of years.
The dragon.
The dragon.
Yeah, the dragon.
Oh,
That's
the
right.
one. Yes, the dragon that you was. Yes, of course. But now that we've got a few of you here. Oh, the book! No, we won't need. You won't need to take that.
it's like a steel grip.
Yeah. He goes to take it. You can release that now.
I have to hold the book.
No, you don't, lad. You can let it go.
Stick.
It's not. He's just like it's like.
Is there something wrong with
It's like
this
a
one?
pre-recorded message. I have to
What's
hold the
right
book.
with him?
yeah, so
I'm poking it. I'm currently just poking into this.
As the smallest, he
you-
requires more
you-
physical
you-
protection.
His mustache
Yes.
a little bit, but that's about it.
I do put him down though, and sort of just keep him near the feet.
It's
Can you
almost
give-
like he's come out of a daze. It's
Can you
like,
give me back the book, please? I need that.
Yeah, fine.
I need this. Thank you.
Scepter.
Well, we all need
But-
something that
but-
we're not getting.
And now that I've got all of you to help me, you can all have a bit of a look around here, because I can, from the outside, knowing all the information that I do now, I can keep the doors open so you can come and go as you please.
I don't
so
like
we
that.
can look around a bit.
I don't like that idea at all.
Why not?
I wasn't born in the last egg.
Well,
I fucking...
the last egg for me I had for breakfast, but
Silence, mammal.
well, what would you like to do then?
We'll stay here until we can figure out how to get out properly.
Well, I need to go out and do a little bit of research.
On what?
Well, on this primarily.
What were you researching with?
What are you talking about?
Books. Do you need a book for that?
Well, yes, I've got my own books.
Oh!
Yes.
Hey, if we're all in here and no one's saying Scepter, how...
Well, I can keep the door. If the doors are open.
But they'd be starting to fade by now, wouldn't they?
No.
Scepter. So...
No, the doors are fine.
But they weren't fine when you came in here last time. They
No,
couldn't
I
back-
made the mistake of closing them behind
Oh,
me.
how do you close them?
You just pulled them shut.
Oh, so if I walked over to them and just...
No, stop!
I only get half, but...
Don't do that. I still haven't figured out how to open them from the inside.
Is there any are there any large
I
items?
reach into my pack and
Yeah, I was just about to like.
pick them or whatever they are. Because I've got burglars back. There we go. Where's
I
the
was
doors
going to
open?
say we could just take the stone statue and lock the door open.
No,
but
I've
that's
got-
the better idea.
Yeah, I've got these
I'm
things.
heading down that way.
Heading down that way. So,
I have me have my accent.
As you head down this direction here,
I get
there are, you can see 2 doors that lead into different rooms, and there is a door at the far end of the hallway.
I got bored of this conversation with this old guy that's driving me insane, and I just turn around and follow old Brunhild.
The big chick.
The larger woman.
Thick girl.
Handsome.
She's a thick girl.
All right.
Like I said, I will go out and I will start having a look at these.
I step out the door and then back in. Then out the back in. Yeah, they work.
Yes, I would assume so.
Cool. So just explore, have a look around. Anything you want me to, pick up on the way?
I mean, anything that you think might be of some knowledge's sake. Anything that might... also, any information that might tell us where Fistania went.
I look over and my ears go down. Looking quite serious. So, if I'm to find anything that has information or knowledge, I take it and bring it back to you. That is correct?
Yes.
Deal. Done. Alright, thieving we go.
I mean, I wouldn't call it that, but...
No. I'm an honourable person, you know, if there's a...
I
You know me, mate?
open the door in front of him.
Oh god.
Which door? This one here?
Where are you? So there's one there, one there, one there.
Yes. So the
Just
first door?
Just the closest one.
Yep. So you open that door there, which leads into...
It's got an M and a 6 carved into the ground.
Yes. So that I can then tell which room I'm going into.
It's a code.
I'm just waiting for the one that has M and 8 carved in the ground. Yeah, I can go, mate.
Well,
Would you just say it emanates from that room?
Possibly.
Or
Or it's the breeding room.
I will be here all week.
Try the
Eating
view.
pistachios, making a mess of races for. Don't
Nuts.
smoke. Disgusting habit.
well, just going back to Matthias for the second. Well, if the rest of you would like to follow along with your friends, and I'll go and start the research then, shall I?
Friends is quite a strong word.
Acquaintances then.
It's probably more accurate, sir.
Yes? All right. Well, I'll let you all get to it.
Yes. I'm trying to be polite.
I'll just bring everybody in. So Matthias sort of steps out, and
Closes the doors.
Accidentally knocks both chocks.
as he does,
Scepter.
what's the order of you guys that are going into that went into the room? Just quickly, so I know who's standing at the back there.
Ober's probably still only at the back, so I just was talking
Yeah,
to the guy.
I
You
know
were just
wherever
talking to the
Brunhilde
guy.
is right next to where I was put down.
I've
I'm
gone down
assuming
the
you're
hall.
the-
You were put down in the doorway, then they walked away. So
Yeah,
That's
I'm
why
not
they're
bored.
Still in the doorway.
And you're still in the doorway. You know what? Just for the sake of it, for the three of you who haven't yet exited down the hallway, there is a loud pop, and you hear
My cherry.
Matthias scream as the doors behind you seem to fade through your pittance that you've shoved in there and slam shut.
That's not normal, right?
Scepter.
Nothing happens.
Oh no, I just sorry. That was hand on
do
head.
you come across a lot of magic golden doors?
Going back to to
hence
you
the
though.
question.
But aren't you asking if that's normal for magic golden doors? Like we've come across lots of magic golden doors.
I was asking the person who opened them.
I didn't know.
Or kept them
It
open.
was, no, I just said scepter, but look, I know nothing about
Look,
magic.
if you don't
Rabbit.
know how
That's
the
a door there.
doors work, just say so and wanders off.
Yeah, so anything with this section
It's a door.
is a door. Yeah.
So,
So for you guys here, you've opened this door here. Basically, as this happens, so you hear the scream emanate from there, plus the slam. But as you open the door, you're suddenly hit with this wafting aroma of cooking. very like homemade, like think homemade bread and things like that. You can hear like the clinking of utensils and things like that coming from the kitchen through here. As you open the door up, you do see cooking utensils and things like that. Plus, two small figures hurriedly hunched over their work, sort of making up making up foods and such. Did the camera turn off again?
Yeah, now it's back in demo mode, so it's going to filter through the settings.
Blasted
I might
thing.
just switch back to the main and play with the camera.
Yeah, that's all good. I was actually thinking now this is all transpired, it might be an opportune moment to take a short break.
Yeah, and fix the tech. Do that.
Yeah. We might even be able to fix the camera in that time. 'Cause I think it's just a setting on the camera
In that
itself.
case, you can do it.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Alright, we'll be back.
But yes, to everyone who is in chat, thank you for stopping by, first of all, and watching me
Thank you
struggle
for staying.
with primarily this one here.
Hey.
But thank you all for stopping by and watching me flail.
Thanks Valna San for the follow. It happened an hour ago,
Thank you
if
very
you're still around.
much.
And Maston, the 37 for resubscribing for the 11th month.
Aston, thank you! He's a consistent Madhouse resident.
What happened to the other 36 Maston?
We'll be back shortly.
Give us about 10-15 minutes whilst we get the text sorted on the map here. We'll be back very shortly for what is going to be an excellent time. Yes.
Nobody's
Hello again. We have returned, surprisingly.
I've returned!
We have got, hopefully all the problems with the camera have been set up. Well, the camera's been set up properly now for the battle cam, so it hopefully shouldn't turn off again. Granted that I have done my job properly. So, where we left off, you had just entered your way into the kitchen and seen two smallish figures, wings on their back, sort of fluttering around, getting cooking things ready. One is like a deep red. The other one is more of a greyish black.
A beige. Beige is like a greyish
They haven't
green,
noticed
isn't
you.
it? They have not noticed you. Are you doofus here blocking the door?
He's standing in the door. She's standing in the door. Close it silently, yeah.
No need for us to start interrupt.
What should we do?
So, the doors are shut.
Behind us, yes.
There's two creatures, small, flying in this room.
Ears are now down. Right. Do you want me to have a bit of a look around then?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Are you going
What's
into
with the smell?
Hallway goes both ways.
Yep,
There's
hallway goes both
two
ways.
little flying creatures.
So you can see from
making
basically where you've been standing through here as well, you can see slight
I'm
recesses
hungry.
here and up the end there, and there is a door at the far end as well. Oop. Knocking you down.
Alright, hold that. I'm going to go up to the first recess and have a quick...
Quick looky look.
I would like to move as quietly as I humanly could.
Yep.
Humanly?
Well, fairly can.
Oh, fag.
Humanoidally possible.
Yeah,
Mammalianly.
stealthy.
Yep,
As
stealthy.
much as possible.
On with stealth.
It's really fucking quiet, okay?
That's...
We're
Your
hunting
guy.
bunny rabbits?
Yeah, thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
casting
that'll
a
do.
ritual while I'm wandering around.
So, yeah. So the ritual will sort of require you to take your time. You have to set up a ritual.
The only requirement is using your action.
It takes
Okay.
10 minutes to
Yeah.
to do. It's not something you
Yeah,
can
as
generally.
rituals take.
It's not generally a ritual.
Do
Isn't
what,
generally.
walking?
I don't think so.
No,
Rules
rituals
as
are
written, you can walk,
Can you?
but
Oh,
it's
okay.
up to the DM
Oh.
if he wants to make people
No,
stand
If you
still.
want, no, if you want to do
For...
that.
Just for comparison with our game, I've made it 15 minutes instead of 10 minutes if you're doing something else while trying to do the ritual.
Okay.
I say it also depends on the spell. Like some spells, like if you
I've just always.
Yeah.
That's
I've
what I
actually-
thought. I
yeah.
learned during Dragon League. There's technically no requirement to stay still while you're casting it as a ritual.
Okay.
Unless you're like sacrificing
In
a
which
god.
case, yeah, I would state the same thing as Quilly there, where it'll be 15 minutes if you are wandering around doing it, or 10 minutes if you
That's probably
stand
going to
still.
push it with time. Then.
Spend
All right,
the
no,
time
I
to do it.
won't. All right.
In my homebrew, I'm making it that you have to stay still.
But yeah, as always, DM's call.
It involves drawing on the ground.
Stealth
Yeah.
23.
23? Cool. You are. Everyone can still see you,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
when you move, like,
Silence.
yeah, there is nothing. Like, this is a stone paved hallway. Like, generally, you would get some sound coming off of that.
I have no shoes.
No, you don't. You hear nothing. Yep, you're going up to the first door.
Yep, and just stick my head around the corner a little bit.
Well, the door's closed. Are you opening it?
I will check first for
Yep.
traps.
Where's he heading?
So he's headed down to this door here.
Hard to roll when it's not flush. Yeah, I think it was.
Down this map.
It's a throw.
The problem is your orientation of your map is opposite to the camera.
Yeah.
There's a note for the future.
9, by the way.
9. You find no traps.
Cool. Try to quietly open it.
It opens silently. Yep. So looking inside, you find a room. Weapons basically line the walls. There is a dummy in the middle of the room. It looks very well worn. There are chips missing out of it, scorch marks. It's basically like a training dummy sort of thing. You can also see a broom in there, quietly sweeping away on its own.
Shut the door. Up to the next room.
Up to the next room. So we've looked into.
You want to check out for some sweet loots?
Up to this room here.
The rogue knight.
Same again.
Same again.
Check
Yep.
the traps.
Check the traps.
Got permission to get
Same.
steal shit.
No traps.
Slowly, quietly.
What room is that one? That one is, I believe,
Mate,
M3.
I'm going to move a bit closer, like down to the last door, slowly and quietly, just so there's some backup.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to, if I could head back towards where I said there's no door. Back to where the door
Isn't
was.
So the door is still there, so you can still see
It's just closed.
Oh, it's just
the
closed.
door there.
Okay, sorry,
Yeah.
I missed it.
So, opening this room here, you see shelves through the centre of the room, all just piled with books. Yep, that's pretty well it. So yeah, just these shelves lined through the walls, through the middle as well. You can see tables scattered around the outsides, with just chairs and like a single table sort of thing, like a study table sort of setup. Looks pretty much like a library.
Shut the door.
Yep.
Last door at the very end.
Last door at the
just
end?
next to it. Same thing. Check the traps. That's better. 25.
25? No. No traps. Opening that one there. You come out to a patio. So it's a semicircular patio paved with grey flagstones. So as you look outside though, you can see that nothing extends, there is no ground past the patio, and it is this swirling indigo miasma that basically surrounds this entire area. So it's almost like it's permanently twilight sort of thing.
Do I recognise this from any realm I may have jumped through?
You have roll me Arcana.
Not.
9? You've gone through many different dimensions, a lot of pocket dimensions as well. You understand that for ones like this, it's set up the way the person who created it wants it to be. You've not generally seen this particular style done beforehand. It's not displeasing, but you know that this is the way that the person who has set up this pocket dimension has. It's an intentional thing that they've added.
Cool. I'm just gonna head back up to look at Fred.
Yep.
Right, what'd you say your name was?
Quicks.
Quicks. So, first room here looks like it's an armory. There's stuff in there. There's a broom moving around on its own. Next room looks like a library, and then it's outside, and there's nothing. Like nothing. Like if you go outside, you've got a paved area, but beyond that,
could you fly?
What exactly are we looking for?
Stuff.
Damn. Try and open the doors.
They are solidly shut. They don't even give like an inch. Yeah.
Well, it basically said to me anything that's got information or stuff that can help or knowledge, you know, that sort of stuff. Not really my forte, but look, I reckon the library, maybe. The broom in that other room looks a bit sus. So,
Is that a door in front of us? Opposite? Like here?
Yes.
oh, I didn't realise.
Krelkrug's feeling a bit left out. Like the bunny's gone and done all this sneaking around opening doors and peeking and everything. He wants to have a look. Not to be, made less of a man. So he goes up to this door and goes to quietly open it.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Oh, good start there.
Could be worse.
10. 10?
Yeah.
Like, it's... You moving makes a little bit of noise. The doors themselves, though, are basically like well-oiled doors. So opening this one up through here... So... The, yeah. So basically this room as well, lined with bookshelves at the far end. As you open the door though,
I did a TAFE course on film.
you see basically like snoozing in the middle of this room, a cat. It stands up. Little cat. Normal cat.
No, okay.
But basically, yeah, back wall, just all bookshelves. You can see in the corner where I've written M5 there is actually like another table up against the wall there. It looks like there's papers strewn across this table. Looks like a study. As you've opened the door, though, this cat has stood up. Like, blearily sort of looks at you.
Croco's pretty much. He was initially
Roll initiative.
Moves up. The cat just sort of wanders up to you.
towards me. Croco's like he saw the books and he's like, oh yeah, and then he saw the cat and then it stood up and then it started walking towards him. It's like, ugh, shuts the door. So, anybody else find anything?
His pussy phobia.
So there's no pussyfooting around this, are there?
He's a necromancer. I figured it was themed appropriately.
So, what did you find?
Oh, some books
Right, so we've got 2 rooms with books, 1 room with weapons,
and a cat.
and
A room with 2 things.
do you reckon?
Couldn't we ask them some questions?
I want to try and discern what they are before I ask them questions.
Surely that other guy would have had a look around and they...
That's why he wanted us here, because there was something dangerous, obviously.
I just assumed it was like many hands make light work.
Yeah, you know what they say about assumptions. You make an ass out of you and me.
It's not me for once.
God, are you 2 twins?
Always say that.
Like,
You might not want to go in that room.
Why?
The cat.
I ruffle my feathers.
I know, right?
I hate cats.
So, are we going to go talk to people, or should we gear ourselves up with some weapons?
I'm going to get my weapon ready. Just, you know,
I have my weapon out.
my two little thingos. One hand on my one of my weapons, and I'm going to walk in and greet these 2.
you're going to walk into the kitchen.
So I'm going to go, hey!
You walk in.
What news from the Riddermark?
I'll sort of stand in the hallway behind.
If I aggro this guy, I'm going to be really upset.
Doors don't open.
I assumed we've moved down. Well,
You hear this?
rest of that.
Ow! Visitors! Visitors! And they flap their wings and they flap up onto the table. And they just sort of both stand side by side and bow to you.
Greetings.
How can we be of help, honoured guests? Cooking? Or cleaning? Mending your clothes, perhaps?
Fine, thanks. What are you?
Oh, what are they again? We are just humble homunculi.
Creepy.
We were created to take care of the halls and to cook the food and clean and mend anything that needed help.
Created
mending.
by whom?
Oh, I was
The darkish red one.
I was created by Vistania.
Oh, and the other one goes looks up. And the other one looks at.
And I was created by Freyoff.
I have not taken my eyes off them this entire time.
You see another cat as well. in this room. It's up against one of the cupboards. There's about 4 or 5 bowls, all with like pictures of cats on them, and it's just sitting there eating some food.
I look at Brunhild, ruffle my feathers, and say I hate cats. Then ask the lighter coloured,
The reddish one.
the greyish black one,
Yep, yep.
who that thing was that he said was created.
Freyot?
Rayot?
Freyot?
Freyot.
Freyot!
Yeah.
He was a great mage. Used to come and help
Afraid no.
Vistania with her research.
What was their
back to
research?
Well, extra-dimensional spaces. Freyot was also a follower of Mistra. Mistra was the one who created this for her.
What is the purpose of the research here?
Well, to go to different spaces, gain knowledge of those areas, and bring back whatever they could to study.
Where do they store what they study?
Oh, all over the place. Books. There are some things downstairs. We don't generally go down there, though.
What's downstairs?
I don't question what's in there. There's well, the last time I went down there to get one of the cats, because I didn't want it down there, there was a floating puddle thing in a vat.
Cube Eats Village classic. Can you take us downstairs? Give us.
Oh, we have way too much to do.
What are you doing?
Cooking.
For what?
You.
I'm not hungry.
Well, you'll be hungry later.
I'd like to do some sort either. I don't know if this would be an insight check or not. I just want to, just from gathering when Matthias was walking around earlier and seeing these creatures, like just to sort of a check to see like if this seems kosher.
Insight check. Is kosher a barbarian term? I didn't realise Jewish was a barbarian. What is that?
That's a 14 plus something. 18.
18. They seem very genuine. They are basically the servants of this place.
Is there anything dangerous here?
Oh, there are a few things. There are some mini little dragons that live out in the garden section.
Dragons. See
Oh,
what
they're not
happens?
dangerous. They like to play tricks.
I'm going to leave the room because these things are shitting me now.
In this room as well, you do notice there is another door at the far end and a door leading into the room next to it.
I just noticed this as I'm about to turn around and leave the room, and then ask the little shit machines, what are through those 2 doors? Can you open them for me, please?
Of course. So one of them flies over to this room here and opens it. It's a pantry. You can see, like, along the far wall, there's spices and different food things. Just by glancing in through the door there, you can sort of see that sort of stuff. And the other one flies to the other door and opens it up. You can't see too far into there, but you can see, like, a table and a chair.
This is the pantry, and this one over here is the dining room.
Okay, they're really shitting me now. I'm going to leave the room. And I'm going to walk down this way.
Is there someone that could serve us as a guide whilst we are here?
I already asked that.
Oh, like I said, we're too busy.
Not you.
Oh no, we're the only people here. Oh, there was that old man though. Yes. Where did he go?
He left.
He left us.
Oh, what a shame.
He left us.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, just quickly, how many people are we making food for? How many are in your party?
Where do you get your supplies from? Do you not need to gather them
The house
yourselves?
supplies.
Sort of grips the axe a bit tighter.
Many.
There is 5 of us.
Well, quickly, we must make lunch for 5.
They start like hurriedly fluttering around because they were only previously making lunch for one.
I'm going to open that door.
The one at the far end, or the one that's in the hallway that would lead into the dining room?
Far end.
Far end.
Sort of, I just turn to the rest of the group and they're making us some food for lunch.
Oh, I'm vegetarian.
You hear from you hear from inside the pantry, from inside the kitchen. I heard vegetarian. Oh, quickly, we need to make that as well.
What's in the room?
So this is it's basically the same as the other one, except it's slightly larger. So instead of like a patio, this is actually like a garden. So you see rows there of flowers and plants and things like that. Directly above them are two glowing orbs, just sort of suspended in the sky. You hear some flittering. And some like little, almost like laughter.
Great. Are there any useful plants? I'll have a look around, see if we can get some herbs.
Get some herbs.
You know, earling herbs.
Earling herbs. Looking through the... you don't find much in terms of the plants and things like that there. It seems just more like a nice space for people to go to. The floating orbs though
Look interesting.
look interesting.
I will try to figure out why they're floating and why they're orbs and why they're glowing. Discern the nature of said floating orbs.
Discern the nature of the floating orbs.
Yes.
So roll me an Arcana.
Show me potato salad. 14.
14. You've heard of these things beforehand.
Light bulbs. Right.
They're drift globes.
Good one. Right.
Basically, they are acting as sunlight for the plants.
Underground hydro. Sweet. Yeah. I'm going to move in, have a look around, try and figure out what that flittering laughter is.
Cool. That I need to see if I've actually got this page open.
Hey.
While you're doing that,
I think I may
can
have
I
aggroed.
move?
Yes, you can.
Like to come up here and poke my head around the door where Brunhild is.
Just sort of while talking to everyone, I inquire what's down in what appears to be down in the rooms further. Is there any threats?
You said something about dragons in the garden.
There's a cat.
There's
Fucking hell, they're good.
there's a broom moving itself around inside the armory, which is a bit suspicious.
Fantasia.
Weaponry.
Yeah, it's an armory. I reckon,
I
you're
hate
after stuff that can go in there.
I head into the armory.
The library at the end, though, I think could be useful. I don't know.
I would like.
Thinking isn't really my thing, but
I'm going to the armory because I'd like to see if there is what the weapon situation is like.
Yep,
yeah.
cool.
But where's
Just
Cluck going? Down.
I'm checking out what I've just aggroed some monsters.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, shut! Where's my dudes?
As I poke my head around the kitchen door,
Where is my wisdom saving throw? Well, I'll just roll it and we'll figure it out. 11
So your wisdom
plus.
saving throw is at the top.
plus 2, so 13.
13. Cool. There is a puff.
Dragon.
Like a puff of like gas suddenly emanates like from beside your head. Basically, you feel as it sort of hits you in the face. You sort of sit there and you feel a bit woozy, and you sort of shake your head a little bit, and the effect, thankfully, does not take effect.
If a bird could sweat.
You hear more giggling and flittering off as something that you can't see, sort of.
I'm gonna you call down the hallway and say, mammals, there's something in here. Sounds like a pet name for something. Mammals?
Is it a cat?
It's not a cat. It's something magic. I will move forward into the room
I get my
and continue searching for whatever the hell just popped on my face.
Roll
sounds
me
so
a
sexual.
perception.
Roll it again.
I'll roll it again. It's off the table. Plus what's my perception?
One number different.
You got a question?
Where is my perception?
That'll be
Plus 4, so yay!
16.
Good math. 17.
How's that chemistry going?
You see. You see nothing.
Fucking Jesus.
You got a question for
He
the.
can't help you.
Kitchen stuff, yeah. Like, spot them, then see the cat.
Oh, another one! Hello?
Hello.
Do you need a bath?
He's taking on their accent.
Do you need a bath? We can wash you if you'd like.
He shudders a little.
You take your clothes and
So
wash
all of
them
us.
and...
I'm fine. Are you able to open that door?
Which door?
The one out.
Oh no idea how to open that.
Right.
Sealed by magic, never told how to exit.
Probably wise. It's like, read into that what you will. And wanders down here because there weren't cats.
I'm in the armory.
You're in the armory. Entering in, you see the same thing as well. Let me find which number is the armory. M4.
I'm stringing my bow and getting my quiver
Yeah.
into its correct spot.
Are you all a quiver?
So you walk in and you see the mannequin in the middle of the room, and the weapon racks which are holding all manner of staves and daggers, swords. They seem rudimentary, but relatively well crafted. The mannequin, as I was saying beforehand, looks very well worn. But on top of there being the chips and everything else out of the mannequin, you can also see slight scorch marks, and as I said beforehand, a broom at the far end just continues to sweep.
Okay. Continuing over the weapons.
Mhm.
I do need a dagger.
Take a dagger? Yep. Take the dagger.
Sweet.
You now have a dagger.
Yeah. Yeah, sort of see. If there's nothing like that's really, I say out of the ordinary, if it's just weapons.
Just the weapon.
Doesn't like, there's no. I will have a look around the walls.
You also see a lot of darts as well.
Like darts or?
No.
Kidding.
Stewie's pouch.
I will
Now that
take.
you've walked in as well, you see. You can see on one of the far wall. On the left-hand wall, there's a diagram of like attack and parry positions for wielders of staffs and daggers.
Okay. Upon thinking about my coin throw earlier, I do take some darts.
Yep. There is a bandolier of 20 darts.
They come in damn bandoliers.
They do apparently.
Comes in pints?
Yeah. In that case, if there's nothing I say too out of the ordinary, I'll head back out and
Apart from the animated broom.
well, I step warily around the broom.
Yeah, the broom just continues to do its thing.
Yeah.
Brush past it even?
Oh no.
At one point.
It gives 0 fucks about you. It has a job to do.
I have 0 fucks about it.
I've seen that Disney movie.
I am going to take a wild shot with my bow at whatever that's making one of those awful...
Roll with disadvantage.
Oh, this is... I have no idea what that means.
Roll 12.
Oh, this isn't good.
So you roll that again,
Yeah.
because there's a potential you might get lower.
Give it here. Oh, it was a 20.
Roll this roll again.
11.
So you take the lower number, which is the 3, and plus your dexterity plus
Attack modifier.
My attack modifier?
No, down here. So it's your longbow
Plus
so
five.
So it's 8.
You sort of like listen for the fluttering. You sort of get like a little bit of a. You hear it off to the side, and the arrow just into the wall and bounces off, shattering.
-1 arrow. Guys, this
What
is
do you
really
got?
annoying now.
I need you to make another wisdom save.
Oh, shit. Natural 20. Oh, Jesus. It's too small.
It is too
That's what she said.
7, 1.
It's still 1 plus your modifier. For
Wisdom plus 2. 3.
Cool.
cool. Okay.
Cool.
This isn't going to end well, is it?
All right. So you're sort of standing in the middle here. You just sort of turn as you sort of glaze over, and you just start walking into the wall here, almost like Skyrim style. Like walking into, into things you're just sort of like, yeah.
Alright, guys, I'm out for the count. Right. Any damage?
No damage.
Just to your pride.
I'm already embarrassed because I hit the invisible wall. Then I couldn't fly.
You hear more giggling.
The Jedi's gonna feel this one.
You hear more giggling. What's anybody else doing?
So, human.
You know my name.
Quicks, thank you. I was trying to remember it. Quicks, got a plan? I think everyone's sort of just wandering around. Don't really like being stuck somewhere I can't get out of. Any thoughts?
Isn't the plan to find the things you said we had to find?
Yeah, I mean, like, we could find information. It's tough, but I don't. No disrespect to anyone, but I don't know whether we'd be the ones to actually figure it out. If, the magic guy couldn't figure his way out, then.
Can I try and shake off this fuge
You
state?
get another roll in a minute.
It's probably going to be another 1.
Well, I mean, at this stage, everyone's just wandering around doing their own thing. So, once they get bored of that, maybe we could
I've asked for help twice.
Coming.
work as a team. Work as a team and like clear the place and search thoroughly.
Well, how about we head maybe go to a Clark was yelling about the. Only one room we haven't looked in. That's where it is.
Yes, Ben?
Related to that, I poked my head out the door. It's like, no cats, you say?
You see Cluck just bump, 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 bump into the wall.
I walk right up to him and sort of look him up and down. You all right?
What are you guys going to do? You guys going to head down?
Oh, sorry, I thought Ben was doing stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'll get to that in just a second. 'Cause
You got any tricks up your sleeve? Or we just see what happens?
I mean, I've got there's things I can do.
Alright.
I don't know what's required for the situation, so I don't know what.
Me either. So I'm getting my bow, and we'll just go with that. shall
Do we
And,
know your name? Have you told us your
Yeah.
name?
I believe I did on the drinks.
Brunilde!
I'll be coming out of the armory at this point.
We're going to go down here and see what all the kerfuffle's about. Do you want to come?
Yes, that's where I was heading. The
Ben?
armory only has a living broom.
Ben, can you make me a wisdom save?
utensil.
Cluck can also make another wisdom save at this point.
Crikey, Moses. Show me potato salad. Oh! It's a 3.
Ben? 8. You also get a puff next to you as you sort of like reel back a little bit. You inhale naturally and it enters your system.
It.
You literally puff the magic dragon.
You both sort of like sit there. You stop walking into the wall,
Oh, good.
but you sit there and start drooling. Like, you have no... Nothing's basically happening. He's like... So, no, you guys can't do shit at this point in time.
Probably safer for everyone.
Yeah, I'll stick my head out the door. You guys right then?
I'm catatonic, I can't do anything.
I just shut the door for a second.
Yep, cool.
So, they're just like standing there drooling.
Time to shoulder charge the door open, baby.
Do we save him?
I'm shoulder charging the door.
As you say that, Brunhilde charges past and charges through the door.
As only a rabbit can, I bounce out of the way.
Upon seeing them drooling, I'm going to
That's
cover.
for people to move the minis for me.
I'm
Because I have too
going
many books now in front of me.
to like go in front of them, so if they're against the wall.
In there.
Are they still up? Like,
Yeah,
against-
we're banging into the wall. He's on the other side,
Yeah,
protecting
I
us
get
with his shield.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Interpret.
Now that other people are entering into here, I think it might be prudent to roll for initiative.
And I'm going to yell quickly.
Yep.
I'm just going to yell quickly. Grab them and bring them inside.
Do I get to
Inside.
roll for
So,
initiative?
Yes, you do.
Initiative.
so roll your d20,
No, I roll.
and then you plus your dexterity modifier.
That's right.
'cause you won't have
Dexterity modifier,
So-
this one.
plus 3.
Plus 3, so
7. That's 8. Looks like you're going to be studying something.
Cool.
Switch to the big map.
25 to 20.
Fucks the perception on all the cameras.
So I like looking fat. Weird. Do I look like I'm on ham radio?
Yeah, we're not too bad. The other one's just weird.
Yeah,
That's
it's
So
Is that weird?
sideways, your nose gets one.
I don't need any help with that.
25 to 20.
I don't mind
No? 20 to 15.
18. Yeah, 2 charge.
Well, that's why we've got the barbarian, I suppose.
I can't read books properly, but
Shit, she can fight.
15 to 10.
kind of a thick girl.
What did I get? 8.
Yes. I'm just trying to work out something that's alright calculator. It's possible. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
10.
10.
Gets advantage on.
It automatically
Yeah,
has
I'm
my
alright.
initiative. Nice.
Do you get advantage
On initiative?
at the beginning?
Because I get an extra.
I think so.
Proficiency to manage.
Are you a revised ranger?
I don't know what revised ranger is.
Alad?
Depends how it's been built with new tashes, I believe.
Yeah.
It's nothing replaces anything, but there's alternatives you can choose now for the tashes, but I don't know if the initiative one is part of that.
Alad, what did you get?
7.
7. And you also got?
8.
Oh, you got 8. Okay.
Oh, black page.
It's good to have a back page.
Cool.
Brunhilde!
You're up first. You are standing
Oh,
in between these two here. They're standing in front of them, sorry. Trying to defend them from something you can't see.
Sit my axe on the back of my shield / forearm and grab Krillcrud.
Dunk.
And kind of with the shield.
Krellkrug has nothing to say about this because Krellkrug is doing.
I'm like shuffling him towards the door. And
Yep.
Ooh. In the words of Shannon, no, what the fuck about me?
well, he's closest to the door, and I need to move him first so that I have a clearer path to then move you.
See, they don't bridge a big
So-
one down.
Moving Krellkrug with standard movement, you can get him to the door.
I sort of, as I get him to the door, I'm pushing him back, and I'm sort of, I'll get Cluck in the door.
Yeah.
There's no apparent threats. I'm all in, baby.
Yep. So you could use your, I guess your action as well to move back into the room and get back to Cluck?
So like a dash? Is that?
Yeah.
I'll essentially make it back to Cluck to sort of block him from any incoming harm.
Any incoming harm? Ben. Oh, sorry. Is that? Sorry?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done combat.
I'm not raging yet.
Not raging yet. Roll me a wisdom save. 19. You sort of like... and come out of it.
Oops. Wasn't I in the yard? Why are you all in the doorway?
Yeah, you went in there and you started drooling.
It just adds to the porridge on his sleeve.
Do you remember having like this puff of something hit you in the face?
Smoke or something out there.
Yeah, maybe don't go out there again then.
Sure. And I'll... Excuse me. Still, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Brunhilde,
Yo.
can you please make me a wisdom save?
Oh, it's my highest stat. 24.
24?
Nice.
There is a puff of gas that,
I do the snorkel.
with your heightened awareness, you sort of bring the shield up and the gas sort of hits into the shield and dissipates off on either side of it. You hear a giggling coming from just in front of you.
I am fucking switched on at the moment. This is my element now. I've been a fish out of water the last 2.5 hours.
Peter!
Do I see anything in there at all?
See garden beds.
I'm gonna ready an action to fire if I see anything that isn't one of our party moving.
Oh no.
That's very well said.
Just one of the like little flying butlers comes out being like, now what with that vegetarian option?
Bang, headshot.
Cool. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Their initiative, they're going to be chopping up.
Cluck, roll me a wisdom.
God, just leave me alone. Why did I do this? 14.
14. You sort of shake your head a bit. Spittle sort of goes a little bit everywhere. And you break out of it.
Oh, good. I will look around, try and spot whatever the hell is going on. Again.
Roll me a perception.
Oh, come on, give me something like potato salad. Not so. Perception.
So,
Plus 4 is 11.
You see nothing.
Ah!
Build up to it, dude. Go for past
just so
yourself
you know,
first.
in the combat conversation, is conversation a free action?
Depends.
Depends.
A bit of talking.
Yeah, a bit of talking is...
You can say a few words, like you can say a few sentences. Usually, that's sort of not. It doesn't count towards your action. Unless it's the help action.
I'm really angry now.
Get inside.
Yeah, I'll try and get back through that door.
Yep.
You don't have to do anything? Just move?
You can move.
No.
Not about anything. Just move. Come on, do we? We need to find out what. Is there anything? There's nothing really useful in this room. Do we need to be here anymore?
Is that your turn?
That's
everything? Yeah.
my action. Yeah.
Alan?
You got your action, bonus action.
I prepare an action to close the
You can
door
stack them right.
when
Yeah,
Brunhilde is back through the door.
Yep. Okay.
That is my turn.
That is your turn.
All your movement, and then bonus action.
Brunhilde,
Hey, hello.
you're the only one left outside.
Backing up.
Yeah, cool. Roll me wisdom.
Oh god, I just keep do that. Sorry. 12.
12. There is another puff of gas that sort of goes to hit you. But once again, with your shield up, you sort of see it coming and move the shield to once again block
Fan it out.
to block it. And you pass through without other incident.
I mean,
Yep.
I closed the door.
Well,
I had already prepared an action to do so.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
yeah.
You would see me there waiting with my hand on the door handle as you came out.
Such a gentleman.
I will look at the
This
group
party's
and
full.
say, any bright ideas, mammals?
With the door closed, I think that'll end initiative
Well, we can say that outside.
for the moment.
It doesn't
Of
lead
course,
to
we
good
want to go back in.
senses.
Alright, well, if we're gonna be here for a bit, I might as well go get some kit too then. I'm gonna go up to the armoury and then maybe we have a look at the books.
Yeah, I agree.
Do these
Close
books,
that one now.
do these books have a cat?
I don't know.
Oh, there's cats
I haven't seen it.
Cool. So you're
Right.
going back to the.
Wait, there was 5 cats, and we've only seen 2.
You like armory
Back to
M4?
the armory. So cool. So heading in
Yeah.
there, you can see along the walls there are now 3 daggers, 4 quarterstaves, the darts are gone, and a short sword. Cool. You have 3 daggers, 4 quarterstaves, and a
No,
short
no,
sword.
they're more a half staff to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so a couple of 3 daggers and a short sword.
I go down to the room of books with no cat.
The one down the far end, M3.
I'll follow Slender Gnome.
Cool. I don't know. Cool. You going inside?
Yes.
Sweet. Head on in.
Sure. Just start rifling through the place.
Do you have any?
I was like, no, I'm looking at one. I'm about to lean forward, so I wanted to know if you wanted me to move your mini.
What is everybody else
You
doing?
can speak to me though if you want. Sorry, I was just doing camera stuff, so that's why I was asking.
I'm gonna turn to you though. You're looking good. You're such a good boy.
I'm a good boy.
What is everyone doing?
Sort of just physically sizing you up because that's all I know.
That's all you know. He's a good boy.
You did see my musical playing in the.
Cool. So
Okay.
we've got a rabbit in the armory, grabbing as much as he can.
Shall we go keep them safe?
There's a rabbit in the
I feel that is very prudent.
They said downstairs, didn't they?
How far do you go?
I'll sort of probably just whip you.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna.
have a look around in this room.
Because they've split
Yeah,
up,
do you
I'm
need the
just
room as
waiting out in the
The
corridor.
room with the books where Slender Gnome is. I want to have a look around, see if there's any cool books.
Cool. Whereabouts are you entering into?
The room with the books.
Yeah. Whereabouts you stand? Whereabouts
that,
you standing?
that cupboard in the corner to what closest to you. Is that a cupboard or is it an
Closest
It's a. There are 3 bookshelves running through the middle.
Mhm.
There is 3 sets of tables with chairs. So
I'll check this.
yep. So you're standing behind.
Slender Gnome.
There?
Yeah, in there.
Cool. I need you both to make me a dexterity saving
Oh god!
When you're sizing me up,
That's
you
a
said
nice
I had
weighty
a
dice,
club
isn't
and a hand axe on the
Um,
board.
Hang on. I got some-
Dexterity saving
Yeah, dexterity save.
why always with that number?
Well, that's a good save. 22. 10.
10. Cool. As you both are rummaging through the books, having a look through, suddenly the bookshelf in front of you wobbles. And wobbles. And then falls. You have enough time to quickly duck out from underneath it. However,
What do you... Oh.
Not my wizard HP.
Bookalage.
cool. So you're knocked prone by this and restrained
Under books.
under the bookcase. As from the other side
It's a cat,
of
isn't it?
the bookcase, a swirling mass of books is basically seen.
I thought we were safe from the other room.
No, the other room was a nice room. This room is not. Roll initiative.
Oh, come on. Big 2-0.
Now roll my big
13.
numbers again.
Oh, wait, big. Yeah, I did it. Plus 3 initiative. So
Yeah.
16.
So 16. You'll start calling it on. That's low. I'm not on
Cool,
card.
25 to 20.
21.
21?
Yeah, there's no need to ask me. I've got over 25.
15 to 20.
17.
What did I say?
Save all my good rolls.
16.
Initiative.
I also got 16.
Get my back. That's good.
Who has... You have the better dexterity, correct?
Yeah.
All you guys can pick who goes first.
He's in the room. He can go first regardless.
Okay.
I got 7.
Restrained, I can still cast spells. Actually, movement 0.
It just depends if that's
Out of the frying pan.
Oh, okay.
It shouldn't be too bad.
It's
So,
a book
Rob, you got-
tornadoes.
Everything in my
You
room
got
for
7? Yes?
Yes.
No,
And you got 8... 17?
17.
17.
Restrained is speed 0. Attacks against you are at advantage. Your attacks rolls are with disadvantage.
Oh, so you
and
still
you have
can.
disadvantage on dex saves.
So you still can use
Yeah.
spells? Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Willie, you're up.
So I
You've heard a massive crash come from the room next to you.
bounce out of the room and look at these two.
I point to the other door.
These are 5.
Yeah, they're 5 feet.
Tweedledee,
Yeah.
Tweedledum in the,
You're right for me going through,
in the
yeah?
library.
I can just imagine you like bouncing off walls to get around people.
Oh,
I think- Would you even ask permission?
what am I seeing in here?
Jump off the
So
roof?
you can see
Parkour.
across the... So you would have moved there to get out of the way of the bookcase. But you can see Cluck at the far end of the wall. And... sorry, Ben, what's your character's name? I've just blanked.
Slender
Sorry?
Krellcrud.
Krellcrud. Krellcrud pinned underneath a fallen bookcase. You can also see in... Where are my snakes? Actually, no, just get a... Yeah, that works, actually. Thank you. You can see right here
Yeah.
a swirling mass
$4 a can, though.
of animated books.
Druids.
What would you like to do?
Yep, alright.
Can't comprehend languages.
I step back to here,
Mm-hmm.
so I can still see into the room.
Yes, you can.
Pull out my...
Now, technically, Ben is within 5 feet, so that's a sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Against books with an arrow.
I'm
Not
very
much
close
chance.
too, right?
He's over here.
Boo.
Because he's standing in between.
It was behind the door.
How are these rooms lit? You said it's all pretty well lit.
So it's just your standard torches around the walls.
Sconces?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good word.
So
I like
there's sconces
scones.
in there.
What else are the torches sitting in?
How far
Could be magic,
is
like,
a
could be
torch
floating.
from whirling
Could be a sympathy.
Book of Death?
The Whirling Book of Death?
Uncensored.
There is
Steady
one
hold.
directly above the table, just to the left of it.
Take me knowledge.
Cool.
I'm yours.
I look up at Broomhilda.
There are sconces here, 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 and here.
In the
You can
corners,
see.
as is traditional.
4 corners.
Can you get him out? You know, lifting and shit isn't really my bag. If you could get him out,
Who's he?
Cluck
or Crow?
Slimy Knight. There's the books shelves are falling on top of it. You know, needs a bit of strength. At your business. I'll pull out an oil flask.
What should I do?
Well, there's a swirling books of death for that. I'm just waiting. I'm going to hold my action.
Yep.
To when Slime Gnome is brought out to hurl the oil at the torch
fuck our bird friend, right?
Oh yeah, you're still in there too. Right.
Didn't say anything.
Yeah. Oh,
We do have the holy hand grenade.
could you get out?
Yes.
Right. I'm holding my action till everyone's out of the room and I'm throwing oil.
What if there's clues in there that we need?
Well, he's better fucking burn the whole thing, isn't he?
Yeah. Well,
Excuse the language.
what should we burn it or? I don't know.
Cool.
That's it. I'm done. I don't have hold an action.
Okay.
I'm just standing there going.
So you're not holding the action anymore?
No.
What about your
I mean, you
boss?
can still hold the action and choose to not do it if you want to.
I just feel like this is probably good. It's like your
alright.
subconscious just ticking over.
Yeah. No, I've still got the oil in my hand. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold the action, just not convincingly.
You know, birds are flammable.
Sweet. So,
Books, that's
So, books. What are you, a Nazi?
the books are going to swarm around the exposed areas of yourself, trapped underneath this bookcase. Knowledge. And they are going to basically beat you with the books that are floating around it.
Kinky knowledge.
That's an advantage, didn't you say? Yes.
Usually it's him that beats off over books.
I personally like that in terms of my knowledge.
Krellcrud's used to beating off over the books,
19?
not the books.
That was my joke, bro. You know my AC.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know. That's,
I have. I'm a wizard.
Oh, did anyone remember to bring the cleric? Ah, shit.
good thing he's not lost.
Oh, shit.
Oh, lovely. Look at
He
all
dead.
I'm dead.
No, not quite. You take 8. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as the books basically just slap you.
I'm not well.
I don't even know you another one.
Ooh,
Putting it out there.
it's your turn.
My turn, huh?
Oh, where's Misty Step when you need it?
Blake is molten, by the way.
Oh yeah, no.
Blake's always molting.
She's constantly in a state of melting.
Every cat is.
That certainly changes things.
Indoor cats generally are.
Welcome to level 1.
Don't read too much into it, mate. They're just books.
Oh, I know. I know.
I'll be here all week.
They're the 2 kids in class.
That's why we're at the back here.
Cool kids.
What are you gonna do?
There's a cry of "How dare you!" And a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks out towards the
That'll be a disadvantage.
whirling books.
Disadvantage?
Yeah,
Well, you're doing an attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
No magic?
Magic
Still-
disadvantage?
Still an attack.
It's a
Still
ranged
attack,
attack.
Yeah.
Sweet.
If it's
So
chill. Is it chill?
excellent. The 2 was lower than the 3. Plus 7. 10.
Unfortunately, what was it you were casting?
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. So as you cast it, basically up into it, the books sort of part, and the beam hits the ceiling, and the books come back together and continue to swirl.
I'm swirling, boy.
We're twirling. Twirling!
Clark? So I assume that was everything you wanted to do? Yeah.
Oh, I want to do a whole lot more. That's all I can.
Yeah, you're trapped under
Level
a
1s
bookcase.
don't have a bonus
Should've
action.
gone
They
with
can do an extra attack. Oh, jeez. Let me double check. Yeah, I'll dual wield with my hand axes.
Anyone got healing?
And I will,
Let me just check. No.
which square is this thing in? Oh, it doesn't matter.
He is in Krellkrut's square,
Alright,
basically.
well, I'll be-
He is on top of you, basically.
Alright, well, I'll be there. Well, I'll be where,
You
whichever
can be within
square.
5 feet of him, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that'll do.
I'll move in. I will attack with both my hand axes, which is
I go before you.
1d6. Wait, do I have to hit first?
Yeah, roll to hit. So D20.
Read.
Two.
That's a 2. Okay. Plus, so then you would then plus your weapons.
Plus 3.
Plus 3, so 5. Unfortunately, it is a miss.
Yeah, I didn't have to tell me that.
Unfortunately, it is a miss. Anything else you'd like to do?
Can I do that again?
You do have 2, so you can roll on your bonus action to do that. You just won't be able to use your damage, I believe, your damage mod if you hit. Yeah.
Do I have a damage modifier?
Yeah, you do. So it's still the D20, add your proficiency.
Do I want to do that? I've got 10 hit points.
You can still use your movement to potentially get away. It might get an attack of opportunity on you though now because you are within melee range. So if you move out of melee range of it, it can attack you for leading.
Guys, mistakes were made.
We've all made mistakes.
We've all made mistakes. So I'm going to have to use my bonus action and just attack again.
No, I have made mistakes.
And then hope for a...
Okay, with these guys.
Not with this team, but I have made mistakes.
You piece of...
So you plus your hand axe.
Plus my hand axe, plus 3, so 12.
Is that because you're? Is that hand axe is
Hand
strength?
axe is strength.
Strength.
It's
Yeah.
strength. Oh, okay, yeah.
So 10.
So 12, did you say?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
12 to-
9 plus 3.
That'll hit.
Hey.
Roll
So
damage.
The D6.
D6 plus 1.
It's not. It won't be plus 1.
No,
No, it'll
plus
just
1.
be straight D6.
Oh, fuck, I'm so good at this. 4.
4 damage.
First damage of the game.
Cool. You managed to
Hey.
basically cleave one of the books.
Take that,
in
Mr.
half.
President, sir.
Librarians hate this one trick.
Yeah.
Find out what it is. Because when you dual wield,
Cool.
it doesn't. Your bonus action one doesn't plus your.
You still
modifier
have
on damage.
movement, so you still got about 25 feet worth of movement if you wanted to move. However, as I said, if you leave, it's
Itching for this attack.
You might have an attack of opportunity.
yeah. If you leave melee
You want
range,
this, don't
with it-
you?
No, I'm
Filthy
just
book.
I'm just explaining to you what options you have.
DMs fucking love opportunities.
I'll hold there and just
Yeah.
make
Okay,
a quick
no,
sentence and just say help.
Help. Okay then. Quicks.
Right.
I'm gonna move down. So what did I miss? Should I keep that one safe or should I attack the thing?
Well, I was gonna burn it, but now everyone's sort of staying in there, so I don't guess we're fighting it.
Gnome, I'm gonna cast a spell on you, and if you cast a spell or attack the creature, it'll break the spell and the creature can attack you again. So just get out of the room or out from under the bookcase.
He's restrained.
He grits his teeth. Fine.
And I do some verbal and somatic things.
Mhm.
Rub and subtly rub my ring as I do it. And I cast Sanctuary.
I like to think when you cast Sanctuary, it's like a.
Well, it's all the gistery weird.
Cool.
So the creature will have to make a wisdom saving throw or choose a different target if it chooses to attack.
Yep. Sweet. Anything
Yeah,
else?
like, oh, I didn't think
Then I'm gonna
Well, he has
back out of the way, get out of Hildy's way.
Hildy.
That's me done.
Hildy.
Get in here, big boy. Go.
Dum 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 dum.
That's my spell slot for the day.
Oh, short rest.
Yeah.
Come on.
First of all, I will at least move me to the door.
So you can move another 5 feet and you'd be able to reach where the bookcase has fallen down if you needed to do that.
So the bookcase has fallen down that way.
Yes.
Sit Max there for the minute.
Yep.
I'd like to run in there, heave the bookcase, and like fling it straight into the books, the flying massive books.
Back from whence you came. The shelf.
So
alright.
so I want to get the
Shelve.
bookcase off Krillcride, but I also want to basically try and shelve this
Shelve.
alive
Um,
back onto the
make me
bookcase.
an athletics.
But is she willing to pay the restacking?
Rage, sorry, is a bonus action.
Rage
It's a bit of a
bonus action
bookmark
as
in your
well.
story,
In
isn't it?
which case,
So it's
do
an
it.
advantage.
Yeah,
Your
do it
book
at
is
advantage.
overdue.
Oh.
How do you think being a librarian?
Alright, so that is 13.
You sort of hunker down and sort of lift, and you can sort of feel it starting to lift up, but the books that are on the other side of it that are still on the shelves are adding a lot more weight to this thing than you were expecting.
Yeah.
So you sort of go, and then
Try not to pop a hemorrhoid.
yeah. So you can't you're somewhat shifting it, but not enough for you to get out, unfortunately.
Okay. No, that's alright. Bonus action movement, yeah, that's me done.
So you're done.
I will sort of say to Krell Crud, I'll get you, little one. I'll get you out. Oh, and you too.
Oh, thanks.
You're not under a bookcase.
Peter,
I seem to have pecked off more than I can chew multiple times.
Peter, what would you like to do?
Ignore on it with
Just
your teeth.
double checking.
Big nasty teeth.
Oh no, it's a big dog.
It is the rabbit.
What is it?
Minimum short bow distance. It's 5 feet, isn't it?
5 feet.
Has to be
Give
above
you-
5 feet.
A creature within 5 feet will give you disadvantage, but there is no minimum.
Yep. Okay. So we're fighting this then, aren't we? That's the thing. We're,
And attack first.
Yes.
right.
Please.
All right. Shopper. Sneak attack.
Roll the hit.
Come on.
Come on, bow. 9 plus 6, 15.
15. Sweet. You hit.
Woo!
Roll damage.
Now, technically,
One of those and one of those. Plus 4.
Oh,
Nice.
almost.
So that will be 15.
Cool. You managed to line it up. You said it was with a short bow?
Yep.
Sweet. So you popping around the corner, you managed to line up basically like 4 or 5 books perfectly and punch her through like the first 2, and the other 3 are sort of pulled with the arrow outside of the main body of this thing. You can tell it sort of loses a lot of its gusto.
I get it, Gust. It's good.
I try. As these books are
We
like
appreciate
basically
that.
ripped from out of it. Even the books that you've sort of punctured these holes through drop from out the middle of it. But it still remains going. It was 15?
19 damage.
15 damage? Yeah. Sweet. Anything else?
No bonus actions or anything else, but I will.
Do it again.
Do it again!
again!
Do it again!
Just do it again, please.
one attack, baby.
No, wait. Red notch my bow.
How about
Ready
that
to
hand
go?
grenade?
Yep.
And that's it?
Whose
Cool.
student loans have been repaid?
Wisdom save, did you say?
Yes, if it chooses to attack the gnome, then it has to make a wisdom saving throw DC 14.
I'm not hearing no.
The book sort of goes to hit you again, and as it does, its movement sort of changes, and it flows around itself and goes to attack you.
I knew it. Me.
Bollocks.
Magic. 15 to hit.
You're right.
My AC is 14.
14.
43.
412.
I nearly made someone's intelligence 96 when I was or 98, sorry, when I was making them when I was doing up the stats earlier.
Oh,
I have an intellect that is unmatched.
I have a plus 20 to my intellect.
You take 9 damage.
Oh, boys. Boys, I'm not good. I am not good.
I think that's the second person that I've taken down to 1 hit point.
How much damage? 20. How much was
This is
it? 20?
Pokemon.
No, that was 9
Yeah.
damage.
Oh, no,
Just-
to him.
Yeah, to him. I did 8 damage to you. I think you've got.
From it, I had heard 23.
No.
I'd be dead out.
That's the
quite
second
soon.
person that I've nearly knocked out in one go.
So, perfectly balanced game.
Cool.
That's alright, the barbarian's standing right there.
This is your job.
Has anyone got any potions?
Krillcrud. Is that right?
Krellcrud.
Krillcrud, sorry.
Just call me Mr. Dirtfingers.
Mr. Dirtfingers.
Slender gnome.
Cruddy.
You've got help in the room. You've been sanctuaried. You've
Moist boy.
hurting,
Moist.
but what would you like to do?
I'd like to cast a spell, but there's lots of grumbling. And he's going to try and shift out from underneath.
Sweet. Okay then, I need you to make an athletics check.
Athletics.
Yes.
Why does that sound worse than strength?
Because you're a slender gnome?
So that's 6 minus 2, 4.
You sort of,
You're just so
You
moist
sort
it
of-
slips off.
you sort of go to push, and you can sort of feel like a little twinge in your shoulder, like,
Yep, that's pretty much it.
and sort of just give up.
This spurs. This will spur Brunhilde on. Don't you worry.
These books are very heavy.
It's something I should have done last turn that I realised.
The weight of knowledge.
It's a bonus action to do that.
Oh,
Unstable bookshelf.
is that the bonus action shelf?
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Plenty, but I
I
can't.
think
No,
so.
no, you can't.
Can.
Cluck.
It's a bonus action.
It's a really-
Well, with my one hit
really
point.
good seat.
Not a d20, yeah.
Do it.
No, it's not. That's the d20.
Yeah, don't roll it.
I'm gonna attack you again with my hand axe.
There is a.
What do I add to that again?
So
Plus 3.
Plus 3, so
Can't take
21.
21.
Hits.
It hits. A fine hit.
So
Maybe
you'll get to,
six.
you'll get
Can't
to
attack
add your
and take an
strength
objection.
modifier on this one.
It's an
2.
action.
Plus.
Strength modifier? Yeah, 2.
So yeah, 2 all up.
It's still 2 points of damage.
How do
You
want to do
managed to
it?
take out another 2 books with that one swing. However, the thing itself, you can sort of see like the handful of books that are still there are sort of like they're wobbling and it's having trouble holding its form together.
I'm gonna do my
Yeah,
bonus
go
action.
for it.
9.
Plus 3.
Yeah, 12.
How would you like to do this?
Hey! That's the phrase you want to hear. Kill
The
it.
first kill of
Kill
the
it.
new year comes from the newest member as
Hey.
well.
I'm gonna kill the shit out of this thing.
Trinity gets first blood on something that doesn't have blood.
You don't have to roll.
He's
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
incredible red tonight.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, what do I do?
Describe
Yeah,
how you
describe
like
how
to
you
end
would
it.
like to.
You dog ear reach the pages.
No!
Lick
pluck
the
at it.
fig-
I put strawberry jam in between and close them.
Crack its spine.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Oh,
crease the spine.
I get them.
I'm puffed. I'm bleeding. I grab my hand axe. I grab the last floating damn book with my talon. And cut its spine off.
Nice.
All the
So
pages.
as
And then
you,
throw it so its pages.
yep. So as you
That would be-
slice down through, there are still a couple of books floating in this thing. Like I was saying, it had about 5.
It was the head book though.
You grab this thing in your talons and slice down through the spine. As you sort of fling it back in there, it's quite a hefty tome, and the 2 outer sections of it sort of flicker off and strike another 2 of the books, knocking them also out of the main mass. As it does, it sort of and wobbles and drops the last remaining book
It's like a scene from the movie or the pages.
onto the floor. Krillcrud,
A little
help make me perception.
I read some cool knowledge as it goes. Oh, I can do this. I can do perception.
That's the thing.
15.
As it falls, you glance at it briefly, and you recognise it. That's Mordekainen on the front cover.
Tome of Foes.
But it looks almost identical to the book that you had clutched in your hands earlier.
Lucky you ripped the
As
spine.
trapped as I am, I'm scrabbling for pages.
Oh, this is a full book.
Oh.
This is the last remaining book that was in the
Scrabbling
mass.
for the book.
Just,
You're
Yep.
cool.
I'm
What's
betting
everyone
it's
else
more
doing?
like,
I'll bounce in and get my arrow out of the books.
I'm gonna lift the bookcase.
Yep, I will say you can do that now.
And whilst doing that, start picking up bits of books.
As the bookcase is lifted, you can.
Yeah, I
Scrambling
scrabble
your way
towards
up.
it, pick it up, and then forget myself, turn to Brunhilde. Thank you. Thank
I gotta
thank
go
you.
lay down.
Glancing over this book, it is almost identical. Almost.
I haven't opened it, I'm just
Yeah,
clutching it.
The only difference to this one is that along the spine, whereas the other one had nothing on it, this one has the letter R on its in the centre of its spine.
Scepter.
Correct.
Rectum. Yeah, we sure
What's
did.
everybody else doing?
I would have assisted Hilda with the bookcase, but with my telekinetic hand.
I'm poked. I take
You
a
also
knee
get a thank you
and
there.
breathe deeply.
You wouldn't have noticed.
Oh, okay. Then you don't.
I'm picking up the books,
Picking up the books.
looking at them.
I'm sort of
Flick
fording over Krell Crow.
Slightly also looking for loot from said book tornado. I don't know how I'd do that. Going through the pages for
Knowledge.
For knowledge.
For knowledge.
Most of the books that you are picking up are all the odd tomes of extra-dimensional spaces.
Anything that looks valuable or useful, even slightly.
Roll me a perception. Or investigation even, sorry.
Then
That's
Brunhild is sort of looking you
19.
over and
19. So
Okay.
the books themselves look pretty
He's getting a bit handsy with the weird dude.
small.
however,
Protected,
as you are
very
flickering through everything, you sort of, off to the side there, catch this glint of shiny.
good. I like.
So walking over to one of the tables, the one in the closest corner to me, there is a letter opener. Made of what you can ascertain is gold.
Yeah, I was going to say it's mine.
You can pretty much see that this, like, with your base knowledge on items worths and things like that, you can say this is probably worth around 20 gold pieces.
Yeah, stick in my pack. Any of the books that even look remotely useful, stick in my pack as well.
So there are a couple of little journal type books and things like that that you think might be of interest.
Yep.
But roll me.
So I'll go 2 books, you think? Or
Yeah, go 2 books.
Yep.
I think
yeah, what would you want me to roll?
I was going to say roll me an intelligence, just to see if you think what you think about most of these books.
Yep.
It's up to you whether or not you notice there was some extra magical force helping you lift the bookcase.
20 G.
It's only £10 that a mage hand can move, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So there's only £10 worth of help maximum
intelligence.
you would have gotten from it.
I think I was still raging, so I don't think I
Yeah.
19.
19. Yeah, you can pretty well ascertain that most of these books are not really worth your while. You do pick out 2 that you're like, maybe.
Yep.
No,
they're not really for me anyway.
Yeah,
No,
place them into your bag.
Yep.
Cool.
So, anyone got any band-aids or... don't suppose, in that little bag of tricks of yours, you know any healing stuff? We did spell before, so I'm wondering
I
whether...
know
Oh, this
field medicine.
is just like
You dare spit on me.
scholar supplies.
Yeah, but I mean, you did a spell before.
Careful what you say.
So, like, you wizard
Oh, you mean
or,
like magical
yeah,
repertoire bag? No, sorry. That's the one that I cast was like the most protection-y that I got.
So you're not a cleric or anything then? No, shit, you're not.
I'm gonna
Hope you're not.
check that desk that's
Um,
next to me to see if there's any band-aids or anything of use.
Get the staff.
Roll me an
Yeah.
investigation.
I'm going down the hallway to the kitchen.
13 plus.
I've now apparently gone Cockney, so that one.
5.
Did you like how I switched accent
18.
mid-conversation, mid-sentence?
I think we're
No, because this is legit what he's doing.
You find
Yeah.
it's basically just books, papers, and ink. That's all there is really in this room.
Can I somehow fashion some bandages out of the paper? I am bleeding.
Chew bits until they're
Like-
and then stick it in the hole.
That's how birds make.
I mean, that
nests.
is bludgeoning. It was. You're not bleeding.
No,
you're
you're
not.
not.
Can I make a poultice from
For your
pages?
bruises.
For
Unless
my
you
bruises?
actually strictly inflict a damage to yourself, you are not actually bleeding.
Okay, I'm bruised, but a poultice can be known to heal. I'm not sure if these pages are
I don't know
made
if it
from
heals
comfrey
internal
leaf
damage and
or
bruising though.
It
The
might
pages all have ink on them.
it heals emotional damage.
It would be. Yeah.
there's been enough.
You said you're going to the staff, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not in initiative, are we? Yeah.
No.
I'm heading down
Yep. So, you're heading back down?
there. Knock
Yeah.
knock.
We don't need a map.
Hello! Can we help you?
So, hi there. We haven't met. Don't suppose you got like a healing kit, anything like that? Here,
No. Why? What's happened?
Kind of got hurt. Little accident.
No.
So, an ice pack?
We have some ice.
Yeah. Anyway,
They go back into the
healing potion?
They go into the
We should go look for
pantry. They come back.
I follow. I'm just checking out the pantry now.
Where are the stairs
there's nothing
downstairs?
much.
He said there was
In
stairs.
Paris?
There was downstairs, but where are the stairs?
Pooyah!
Have to go look.
They just sort of like open up like a chest. Inside, it's basically like an
I have
esky,
an idea.
and they bring out like some ice,
Yep, cool.
and
we can short
sort of
this
wrap
for
it up
an
in
hour.
in
Put
some
in
in some.
dice, which
Yeah,
is
yeah, they wrap it
like
up in like
one
what would be like a cloth.
which
Check it.
you
Pass it.
get.
Nice.
You get the number rolled.
You
and
do
plus your
healing
constitution
potions?
modifier.
No.
Just as the-
Does...
I believe the mistress might have had some around somewhere.
Oh, where do you reckon? Like,
I would be upstairs.
how
That's
do we
where
get up?
most of the those sorts of things happened.
So how do we get upstairs?
Up the stairs.
Oh, that's the next room, isn't it?
It's like
Literally.
there are stairs here.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
There's like stairs next to you.
I couldn't
Oh,
work
there's
out whether the
stairs.
stairs were in this room or that room,
No,
because I
they're
haven't been in that
between
room.
the rooms.
Oh, there's actually just a set of stairs going on.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
even better.
Fuck.
Yeah, nice.
This would have been a lot easier.
All right.
Realised where those stairs were there.
Sorry, I thought that I thought the stairs were empty.
No,
My
I saw,
bad.
I saw him.
So, I'll just grab a couple of carrots and yeah, thanks.
But if they need some food, just bring them back. Get them to go into the dining room, and we'll bring them something hearty.
This dining. Can I
Should we
just get my
try?
head into the dining room?
Should we see if
So,
they, if we-
stepping
in-
if they feed us,
Take that
maybe
health
we'll get health back?
Yeah. So sitting in here, you see table on the inside there, as well as what is that? 6 chairs and a chair over in the corner.
Let's all go there and try and eat
What's
some lunch
that,
because I need to rest.
Whose chair's that over there in the corner?
So,
It shouldn't be there. What's that doing there? I don't know.
All right. We're gonna look. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Right.
I'm hungry.
As you walk past. Oh, ice pack.
Thank you.
You'll need that.
I can stand up now.
I didn't need an ice bath after that.
I don't. Hey, there's a chair that's in the corner. Just don't. All right. Can you just not?
Yep, I won't. Before the DM gets there. All right. Do you want to go upstairs or downstairs? Because I need some help.
Yeah.
upstairs.
Well, I'm just gonna.
you
get
haven't
the ice
found
pack.
any. You haven't found any stairs yet that lead down.
I haven't found the downstairs yet. Okay, then let's go
The
upstairs.
stairs that you know of
It's,
only lead up.
They said downstairs.
10:32.
Let's,
Okay, right. So there's downstairs. Okay.
Let's whack till everybody's together.
All right.
Maybe we saw what happened last time. Stick together as a group, eh?
Yeah, I'm not going to make that mistake. Well,
Hey,
let's be honest.
Yeah, guys. There's a couple of choices down here.
Yeah, let's say let's work together as a team from now on because that ended badly.
For some.
Well, it didn't end badly. It began badly, and then we brought that back from pitiful defeat. Okay. What do we all say?
Oh yeah, you guys You done up there, or
I would like to bring a point up of. You mentioned earlier about secret doors when you were pulling.
yeah, that's how I found the other ones. Remember?
Yep, have you moved? Because you're still.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Yeah.
headed out.
No, I would have. Yeah.
Yeah. I was waiting for you guys because I was the bridge between you guys in the room and the corridor people.
Oh yeah, what's in M5?
So opening that door there, you opening it? Yeah.
Just peeking whilst we're in the hallway.
Yep. So you see a line of. Well, yeah. First of all, you hear some odd scratching coming from that door. You open it, and a cat just sort of comes out and immediately runs into the kitchen. Open the door the full way. You see a line of bookcases at the back and a desk off to the side. You can see some notes scribbled off on the desk there.
I'm gonna go gather them and bring them to the smart people.
The papers.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just odd scribblings. Most of them are just odd thoughts.
I've got a paper cut.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like there's nothing really.
Oh.
There's nothing really tangible in the way it's set out. It's just scribblings of someone's disjointed thoughts.
So when you write notes, you've got to
I think
the title.
maybe one of these guys might be. The papers from the desk.
You also notice as well, whilst you're in there are 3 paintings. There is a landscape scene with a large green dragon emerging from a grove of pine trees, a study of a Pegasus in flight, and a portrait of a unicorn in a wooded glade. Yeah, you're just handing them.
And there's some paintings.
Not a big one enough, eh?
The DM described them, so they're important.
Are they valuable? Can I go bouncing? Avoid the cat.
The cat's gone to the kitchen.
Bit of a
Peruse. They're paintings.
Probably worth it.
You're not sure how much they'd be worth.
lift the frame up, look behind him.
Nothing.
Check for your secret doors.
Check behind all of them.
All the paintings?
Yep.
There is nothing behind it.
Tap the wall.
Nope. Nothing on the paintings. So the paintings are against this wall here. Desk is over here, and then you've got the 3 bookcases at the end.
I'm going to do a quick search of the room for secret doors.
Cool. Roll me an investigation.
Yeah, could be better. 11.
11? Okay, so first of all, as you are rummaging through there, opening up one of the drawers on the desk, you find another book with Mordekainen.
It's
on
okay
it.
again.
On the spine of it is the letter I.
Anyone get the book from the other room?
Yeah, it's got an R on it.
Yes.
Have a look.
Sure.
I've already-
Side by side of the desk and see if there's any differences between pages.
They're exactly the same book.
Okay, the same book.
The only difference is that
Mine
one has an
had the-
R and
yeah.
one has an I.
Mine had the R.
Yeah.
Ring.
I'd take it back.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Contested.
I got crushed by a bookshelf for this.
Contested
Yeah,
trade.
let's do it. Booyah, nat 20.
6 minus 2.
You don't even manage to move the book.
Oh, hang on. I'll grab
Like-
it first.
I pick him up with a book.
You just sit there holding on to the book. You're sitting there, but it does not shift.
Cool. Here you go. I reckon you might be the best one for those. Well, you're the quietest one. You're not going, walking into rooms that other people say you shouldn't walk into or anything like that.
No,
So,
walk in that room.
No, don't be not talking that.
so far, everybody else, except for you and me, have walked into a room and ended up getting hurt somewhere. Oh, no, you didn't get hurt, did you? No, you're pretty good. No disrespect, I reckon he's better with the books, though. I reckon you keep them.
I take my backpack off and I put them in my backpack.
On top of that, you then go through the rest of the books.
He ain't gonna die. So, anyway.
You then go through most of the rest of the books. you can see, just sort of, as a quick glance over the bookcases, plastic.
Plastic.
Well, sorry, not plastic,
What's
but
plastic?
metal.
Yep.
Chunk.
Yes, I've done it again.
The door swings. So this one here swings open, revealing the entryway into a set of stairs that lead down.
Scepter.
Yeah, and
Scepter. No.
Set.
with that,
I did
I
do it.
think we will need to
Coordinate.
call it a night. Unfortunately.
Could I sleep in this corridor, maybe, and get some points?
I very much need some hit points back. I can cradle you from now.
It is getting a bit late at this point in time. I was hoping we'd get basically to the end of this one.
Never happens. Yep.
No, it never does. So I guess we'll be picking this one back
Actually,
up again
I got an idea.
next fortnight.
I got an idea.
Hmm?
I could get my cloak tied as a sling, put you in it.
Swaddle him.
Something for next game, maybe.
Wrap him up in a papoose.
But yes, we will be leaving that one for now. I hope everyone's enjoying these new characters.
Yeah.
And now that I'm starting to
Funny
get back
boys,
into the swing of things.
I'm not sure I should use the word enjoy with Chrome.
But yes, we will be back in a fortnight's time. Once again, I will be the DM. We'll finish up this one hopefully next time as well, considering
Does that mean
now that we have...
Callum's character's just going to step through the
I
door?
am going to have to
potentially?
figure out how that works.
I mean, he does wander off and not pay attention to where he's going. It's completely
Very
justifiable for him to
Yeah,
walk through a
just-
magical door
Just
somewhere.
wander in. I'll have to figure that
I was
out. That'll
about
be
to say.
fun. We might have a full group.
All you hear is the word scepter and doors open and they shut behind him. Oh yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Yes, I hope that everyone's enjoyed this particular story. I'm enjoying myself. I can say that much. I hope that you are all enjoying yourselves as well. And those who have jumped into the chat, I hope you have enjoyed your time with us as well. However, as a closing note,
First blood.
Nice.
First Blood, we will welcome Trudy to this session and hopefully many more.
Oh yeah.
Actually, there's a point. Trudy, what did you think of your first stream?
Could have rolled better.
Could have rolled better.
Yes, you could.
That's-
Could've rolled better.
That's a general thing that I think we all say at some point or another.
We've all had those.
You're a veteran now.
Yeah.
I don't suppose, Alan, that we have anyone who is streaming D&D at this point in time that we potentially raid. No, the usual culprits.
Cryptid is streaming. Also, one that I found the other day, they just stopped streaming. I know New Zealand group friendly here.
Cool. That sounds good.
Yeah, I think
Choice.
we'll go with a quick raid to. Was it friendly here?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're going to stick around if you would like to.
They are also playing D&D.
Yeah, they're also playing D&D. So stick around and join in the raid. Share some love around, all that sort of stuff. If you're here, I'm assuming you like D&D, so we'll send you off to some more people. Otherwise, we'll catch you all next time. Bye for now.
Cheers.
Puss.
Switch to over here.